And I said, hi. I said, hi. What's going on, people? I know a lot of people are probably watching some other much more important stream. But I figured someone was mentioning that they missed seeing me draw on stream. So I know I've been doing a lot of fulfillment lately. I'm going to ask and you shall receive. How else do you want me to say it? All right, let me pop open my chat. So for those who can't tell, this is Detective Dead. And my son is having a conversation on the phone behind me, so get over it. This is how unprofessional this stream will be, so if you don't like it, if you don't like it, you can hit mute. Hey there, hey everybody. Pronesti, Logan, Rhaegar, Sierra Whiskey, Cubs to Dawn, Aaron Alfetchi, Elric, Hugh, Nasser, Irkis, Captain Canada. I know. Who is talking? Me, my son, and his friend. His friend is on the his friend's on the speakerphone. But you know, that's life. That's life. That's how you lived it.
Wow.
Trying to keep this.
What's a category? Technology, publishing, game.
Trying to keep this straight. Let Thomas know that he's streaming, that everyone can hear him. So not to say anything. Hey Thomas, I'm streaming right now, and you're on speakerphone. Thomas, I'm streaming right now, and you're on speakerphone. So don't say anything you don't want heard on the YouTubes.
Okay.
What's going on? That's better. Lots better. I don't see you drawing. Oh. Sorry, was I too far off camera? That was okay. I can see it. I'm watching it right there.
In Australia.
Is it too hard to make out? I do apologize.
I am at least 18 years old.
What is up, Berserker Pride?
I can verify a bank account and
Sub me too. Everyone go sub to Nasser if you haven't already. You can enjoy his eating streams. Alright, I was working on a piece of reference here for my background. I don't know if I lost it though.
Should I just...
Yeah, dude, make your own bank account.
No, you.
No, I don't want to deal with your tax problems. I have enough of my own.
I don't like being 18 anymore.
No, you was just talking at the same time I came on, and I was just messing with you. Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man. Is that Critias's Detective Dead? Indeed, it is. It is indeed. What's going on? And I think I have this line here, so this is going to be much closer. Have her pick up a what now? What? Oh. You're gonna have to get your driver's license eventually, boy.
Oh yeah, you can just get your license. And then you'll have an ID that way.
That takes longer.
Yeah, but you also need the license.
Yeah, and yeah. Didn't you already study the book? I mean, I can take you driving anytime. I know, and you never ask. You asked like a year ago or something.
I'm busy.
Oh, yes, though.
I'm busy.
And chat, hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is well as well. You know what's weird is on the Google Hangouts, they don't show you how many people are watching anymore. That used to be a part of the Hangout, but now it's just like not there. I should open up my own. Ugh. Why is this? You know,
You're watching Fortnite?
I'm not watching anything.
What did you just give him?
He's watching Fortnite.
Live now. It says 60 on your screen. All right. I'm just going to open up the live control room. Oh, boy. Stream status is okay. All right. Do your kids play Mario Kart 8? I want to race someone. Elijah?
I don't have Mario Kart 8.
That would be a no then.
Hey, Elijah, I have Mario Kart 8.
I know you have Mario Kart 8.
Thomas has Mario Kart 8. Thomas is just a friend. Elijah's friend.
What if you stopped eating?
You would get thin and then you would get dead.
Sounds fun.
Unless you become a breatharian. I'm pretty sure that's just a massive troll. Have any of you guys in the chat ever heard of breatharians? They say they absorb all of their nutrients by breathing. And I just have a hard time with that one. I think I'd probably have an easier time believing in the hollow earth or the flat earth or the expanding earth or whatever than breatharians. What's up, Zaid Comics?
I don't know what to do.
Regarding what?
So that's on social media right now.
I have to do social media, then I have to finish the board game, and then I have to
What do you mean you have to do social media?
promotion.
Do what? What are you doing? What are you trying to do on social media?
Advertising again.
With what money?
Social media.
Well, how are you trying to accomplish that? Just by opening a Twitter account? Twitter's terrible for marketing. By the way.
But you say it's for your work.
Oh, no, that's because that's the community. But in general marketing, Twitter's horrible. You should open an Instagram account and start uploading short videos of your gameplay. And then when you have your commercial done, upload that video
I don't
too.
have a phone.
That's true. Mommy has a phone. She doesn't have an Instagram account.
Yes, you do.
She does? She never uses it.
Because she only posts photos of herself.
Account on her phone. You know that you can log in and out of accounts on phones, right?
You're not allowed to.
You know that, right? Right? You know that? Right? You know that? Nasser, can I show my book? Yeah, come on. Nasser, you've got the link. You want to come chill? Come chill. I'm just here to chill and draw. So I could be shilling my book too. Guys, if you have not already, please do. Has anybody in the chat not gotten the Meg? I don't want to waste my time. If you have not gotten the Meg, press 1. Or the Meg or one of the books on that Indiegogo.
What?
And if you do press 1, then I will try somehow to convince you that you're making... I'm not going to say the biggest mistake of your life, but, you're making him... an error in judgment.
Hold on, I have to write down everything I have to do.
What's going on?
What? Dude.
Look at you all. What are you guys doing to me? What are you guys doing to me? You're getting all 3 Friday? Thank you, Cubs to Dawn. Thank you.
Don't be an adult.
Always be closing. I'm cash poor, trusty sidekick. All right, Nasser put the link up to his book on Amazon, and because he's too lazy to get out of bed and try to promote it, he's just trying to promote it by putting the link in a chat.
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, my friend?
Oh, I left my mic up in the sky. Sorry.
Mike's up in the sky.
What's
So,
happening, man?
not much. I'm about halfway done with all my fulfillment. And so Critias has been bugging me to do this forever. And so I'm doing it.
Right on.
So
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Oh, wah, 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 wah.
Well, that looks good, man.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Like, in my mind's eye, I was like, oh, I want it to be raining. But then I'm like, oh, it's going to be such a pain in the butt.
I think it looks good, man. I think it could be a good big fat moon in the background. It'd be awesome.
Well, this is a light. It's hard to tell that there's a light coming here behind him, but I'm gonna have a big flashing light.
Is he in a warehouse or something?
No, just in an alleyway. This is gonna be bricks.
Okay.
Bricks. Lots and lots of bricks.
You like bricks. You like drawing stuff.
What? Me? Dude, I love Carlos Pacheco and Jesus Marino.
Well, yeah.
I love all the detail and texture they put into stuff.
Yeah.
What up, Crid?
What's going on, Mike?
How you liking it?
Critias, what are you doing here, Critias?
I came to stalk Mike.
Wait, you came here for Mike, Critias. Oh, it's good times, Critias. Good times.
It's kind of blurry for me, Mike. I can't really see it.
Oh well.
It's the potato cam. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the internet connection because it's perfectly clear. It's perfectly focused for me.
Oh,
maybe it might be my reception.
Sorry, Critias.
Might be my reception.
I'm gonna blame your reception as well. Let's just do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looking good.
So, put some lines here. Because all this background stuff's gonna be black. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put up here too. So black the stars. And maybe even throw another building. Stringfellow throws $10 in the ring. Says, "Hey Mike, just received my copy of Lone Star today and wanted to say it is absolutely awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed reading it while sipping a warm cup of Malin's Tears. Thank you kindly." I gotta make those mugs, man. Everybody wants the Malin's Tears mugs.
What's wrong with Malin?
God.
Wait, what?
What's wrong with Malin?
What do you mean? What's wrong with him?
Why are we worried about his tears?
Oh no!
I want to hear the story.
In Lone Star, there's I have a image of the main characters sipping coffee out of a mug, and it says Malin's Tears on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. What's up, Elliot? Where were you yesterday?
Yeah, what was yesterday?
Yesterday was Monday.
Yeah.
Where was I?
We don't know. We wonder where you were at.
Partying with the money you made from the
Yeah.
auction.
Oh no, that's an interesting situation.
You missed Mike kicking out Ethan.
Oh, I heard about that. No, you know what it was? Is I'm trying to get more sleep and trying to get to sleep earlier. That's what I was. I forgot now. I'm like, what is it, a holiday or something? No. I went to bed at 10. I'm trying to get up earlier to work earlier in the morning. But I'm on a time crunch for this project here.
Okay.
So I got to put a little more time tonight, and I'll just have to sacrifice some sleep time for a good time.
Yeah.
Do you hear my fan, by the way? Can you guys hear my fan?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Good,
Bear
good.
Wolf, the voices you're hearing in the background is my son and his friend on the speakerphone. So,
It
sorry.
sounds like me from once in a while. So I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I'm sorry. All right.
I do apologize for the unprofessionalism of my stream today, but I don't care.
I guess hit that like button.
Yeah. Somebody was commenting on Twitter that they missed my drawing stream, so I'm like, fine. Oh, fine then. I'll draw Critias's.
Okay.
Hey, you look like you're losing weight, man.
Do I?
Yeah.
It's an
He's
illusion.
talking about me. My arms look thinner.
Oh, snap.
Mike looked like he used to be a little bit fit when he was younger, like husky.
Husky.
Who?
That's not word. People who use that term anymore.
I do for my kid. My son is husky.
I know. It's a popular term still.
I gotta buy his clothes husky. Like his pants size, I'd be husky. His shirt size is a little bit large.
I'm not husky anymore. I used to be husky.
Yeah, because you're losing weight. Look at you.
No.
Está poniendo flaco.
I'm fat now. I'm just fat.
I used to be husky.
Might be your haircut.
now
You look
I'm
really clean.
I got to get another haircut. I'm trying to keep the haircut up, but who knew?
Everybody's drawing.
Everybody's drawing. It's a draw stream. That's what it's called. Me draw, you watch.
Everybody was drawing, fighting. Critias, when you gonna start drawing?
I've been drawing, off stream because I don't got a camera yet.
Drawing.
I've actually put some like I guess a camera and a mic on the Amazon cart. So when I get my taxes, I'm gonna go pick it up.
Your tax?
Yeah, I did my taxes already.
Yeah, I guess I do mine.
Yeah. Hey Elliot,
Yeah,
now that you're here because you're in Florida, do you have to do state taxes when you do Indiegogo campaigns?
We don't have state taxes in Florida.
Right, but if you make a certain amount, you don't have to claim it with them, or because it's going to be your own business.
You're supposed to claim all income.
Right, because I did my federal, but I don't know if I'm supposed to do the state because I know that actually I didn't do the state because they don't take state over here. But I think they said when you do, I guess like self-employment work, where you I guess you have a physical property where you do the work from, you have to claim taxes or something like that.
I've never heard of that, but well, my accountant hasn't told me anything about that. So,
Welcome to the tax show.
yeah, I know. I hate talking about taxes. I swear, not because of that, not because of you, Chris. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I need to go back to school just for tax classes.
No, I get it, Eddie. I get it. You want to make me feel uncomfortable. I understand.
And that's what I aim for.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been telling everybody I'm going to PowerCon. It's not PowerCon I'm going to this thing it's down in South Florida in West Palm. It's called
PenisCon?
something Comic Con Revolution or something. You ever heard of that?
No. Sounds fake.
It's been on for a couple of years. It's a newer show, but it's been on for a while, a little bit.
Hey, Elliot.
Yes, sir.
Tungsten. I'm gonna read you what Tungsten said. He says, "Please tell Elliot to check his Twitter DM. It's regarding the shipping cost for the piece that I bought for him."
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Oh gosh. Yeah.
What?
I gotta
Tell us. Tell us. We want to know your private business.
No, I don't see anything in my Twitter. Oh. No, I have some other challenge. I ended up I made a mistake and I put the wrong art in the wrong package. Went to the wrong person from one of the auctions. So now I'm waiting for a Canadian fellow to contact me. I'm hoping I hear back soon. I'm an idiot. I'm like the Grinch. I'm an idiot.
You did a Puerto Rican. That's what you did.
I did a Puerto Rican.
I packed up all that. I haven't sent it out yet, though.
I thought I
Packing.
had everything squared away, and I messed up.
Hmm.
So it's making everybody wait for stuff.
You
That really
messed up,
sucks, man.
son. You really messed up this time.
Yeah, well, you know, what are you gonna do? I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best, but this might cost me. So I'm trying to stay light, despite the apparent challenges it may cause for me.
Hmm.
Are we skipping auctions this week?
No. Why?
Okay. Are you gonna host it this week?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I might be.
I'm probably
I'll be
just
doing
gonna
it
bring some lighter stuff. You're gonna do it remotely?
Yeah, because I'll be in West Palm.
Oh,
I hate West
That
Palm Beach.
convention.
I see.
So I'll
What would
bring
be
some.
funny is if you made more money on the auction than you did at the convention.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like that, but
I used to live in West Palm Beach. I used to go to school there when I was like 15 because I was growing up in New York, and I didn't like it. You know, I didn't like it at all.
well, you know, for some people, I don't know. I've never been to. I think I've been to West Palm one time when I was a young kid in a youth group. We went to a youth a youth convention in the church I went to,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I met this girlfriend who was poisonous to me over the years.
That girl was.
Yeah, poison.
Yeah.
Dan. Never trust a big.
Sorry, do go on. I didn't mean to.
Oh, I loved it. I love when the impromptu R&B happens on Mike Miller's show.
That's what we're known for here.
Oh yeah.
Hey Mike, I told my artist that you're gonna do a whole stream this auction stream this weekend. So, if you don't mind, I can send him the link when you do it.
You know what, man? I send the link out. Whoever gets here first gets here first.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I told him it gets filled up really quick. He might sell some detected debt pages. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't hold seats. I'm not a seat holder. I will kick a Nasser. But, you know.
And an Ethan, apparently.
Yeah. That's a new one.
Hashtag kick Ethan.
We just caught me off guard when he did it. It was just came out of nowhere. Ethan is talking. He's like, hey, Mike, what do you see, Mike? Mike, what do you see? And I was like, he just stopped talking and then he was gone.
See an empty spot where you used to be.
I can't wait till I get to I don't know how to draw, man. I'll start some of my own pieces of myself.
Well, it definitely is a blessing and a curse to do art for me.
You think so? Well, I mean, of course, you've been doing longer than I have, so.
It's a blessing. What is this?
But I think I'll be selfish. I wouldn't share my talent. I'll just keep it to myself.
Wait, I can't. What did you say, Thomas?
I'm telling you why I shouldn't make macro goals and micro goals.
I just told you he's not in here.
Oh.
Kids today.
Yeah.
Today. And Kenny Kodiak said, I didn't get the link. No.
Hey, Mike, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That guy had me dying. Kenny had me dying the last time. No, it wasn't him. It was Waterman and Platypus that was doing that. That's right.
Yeah, that was Platypus. I had to kick him too. I need to find a better pen. Sorry. Can you guys carry on without me for a minute?
So when you're doing the outlines on the pencils, right? What kind of point should the pen be? Is it 0.5 or what?
Oh, there's a point.
What should it be?
Yeah.
I think that's a personal choice. I think like Mike uses he uses a 0.5, I think. I prefer a
For
point
what?
seven.
My borders?
For like, I'm guessing for like when you do your pencils and when you do your inking, how does that work?
It depends on what I'm doing. Like here, I'm using a 0.005 because I'm trying to get very small lines. And then if I'm doing something that needs bigger lines, I just get a bigger pen. That's why they have all the different size pens.
Mike always, nice? Mike always sounds mad when he's giving you advice on art. What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I using? Clearly, the one that I need. What are you talking about? Gosh.
I'm like a one-trick pony. I gotta use the same thing for everything.
Okay.
I just started using some.
I'm a terrible teacher. I don't know if you picked up on this. I'm a terrible, terrible teacher.
You think so? I don't know.
No,
I doubt it. Not you, Mike.
No way.
Yeah. I started using my HB pencils yesterday that I got when I was going to Full Sail. And I actually began to see the difference, the tone, there's different colors, Like the two H's for, is it the two H, 6B or something like that for the darker shadowing and all that?
Yeah, the higher your B, the higher the B number, the more graphite is in the wood, in the stick. The higher the H, the more clay. So that's why every once in a while, you ever get a pack of pencils, like number 2 pencils from school or something, for kids or something, and you try to draw with it or write, and it feels like you're writing with a piece of stone.
Yeah,
it's because it's a piece of stone.
A piece of stone,
and it chips on you sometimes.
It's trying to pass a stone, like Mike. How are you doing with that, Mike? Are you better?
Still has not passed, but I think I've mitigated it or something because I've been pounding lemonade and it's gotten weaker and weaker. So, but it never came out. So I don't know. I don't have for sure.
Is your production of stones a hereditary thing? Or
I'm
bad habits?
She just went to the doctor one time and they did a ultrasonic on it and like broke them all up. But I'm like, stubborn and a man, so I don't like doctors.
Man, me too.
But don't they say that the stones are for like when you consume too much, like was it like salt foods?
I don't know. They all it's different. Depends on who you ask. And there are two different kinds. One that's like uric acid, and one that's like what do they call it? What's that crap in milk? Calcium. That crap in milk. What's that crap they put in the milk?
That white stuff?
That white crap, The calcium. Yeah, that's what they got there. Yeah. So, I don't know. They don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Western medicine. I think they're a bunch of dummies.
Right.
So, any big news on anything lately? How's Edwin doing?
Edwin, he's sounds like he's doing all right.
Yeah, he did a stream earlier.
Good.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's reading Dune.
Oh. Dune.
Yeah, I never heard that book until today.
You never heard of that until today?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How old are you? Movie though, right?
37, man.
You've never heard of Dune?
You've heard of the movie, right?
No.
Frank Herbert's Dune, really? I've never read it, and I've never seen the movie, but I know all about it. What? The spice and all that stuff. I had friends that were all into it. I never never enjoyed it myself, but what are you gonna do?
My name is a killing word.
I don't know what that means, but that sounds super sexy.
They have sound-based weaponry, right? And so you're supposed to be able to make these sounds that make your weapons fire like sonic blasts. And the guy is given a name, and he says he's holding one of these weapons, and he says Muad'Dib, and he goes Muad'Dib, and then it shoots, right? And he says, "My name is a killing word." It's cool. And it's Colin McLaughlin from Twin Peaks.
You almost said it like revenge is a dish best served cold. Which that's my impression of Mr. Freeze on Batman animated series. I found a little happy thing. I was at the CVS grabbing medicine for my son, and I found
man, I've seen those in Walmart.
little Hot Wheels Batman animated series Batmobile.
Sweet.
It's so cool.
Have you been to Walmart? Walmart has the collection of Batmobiles.
No, I just told you I found it. I was all happy. Now you tell me it's everywhere. Thanks a lot.
No, but not that scale. The scale's a little bit bigger.
No, man.
I'm pretty sure it's made by Hot Wheels also. But
it's cool, man. It's cool. It's so
He's
cool.
just telling you this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So,
bro, way to crush his dreams.
Yeah, right.
let's see. What's everybody talking about in the chat here? I'm trying to look.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. I think I had one of those, Elliot, but from the Tim Burton movie. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I have a Batman 66 one also. I'm very particular. I'm not crazy about all the ones. I don't have to have all of them.
Batman.
Look, every time I see a nice looking car outside, if I see like a Corvette or
man, those new Vets are so sick.
yeah, man, they look like Batmobiles to me.
Yeah.
I told my daughter that. She was like, "No way." I'm like, "What are you talking about? No way." She goes, "No way, Dad. That doesn't look like a Batmobile." I said, "You don't even read comics. What are you talking about?"
The new Lamborghini looks like a Batmobile.
Yeah. That sounds good too. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh, I see it now.
Doug has.
Was that?
Our friend Doug has not been on in a while. You've been talking to him though, right?
Yeah.
How's that going?
I think he's doing the same thing. He goes to bed a little earlier because he's trying to get back on track. I tell you what, man. I was messed up last week. Oh, that's nice. Wow, I feel a little nervous.
What do you?
You even drew the interior of the barrel?
I know, right? It's crazy.
Why not?
It's amazing.
Mike, there's a point of diminishing return. on the printed page, no one will ever see that.
What do you mean?
You're making me
like
look
right
bad.
in front of everything. Everyone will see it.
No one is small.
It's right there.
Mike, you gotta up your game, Elliot. Come on now.
I know, right? You want to see what I'm drawing?
Yeah. Are you drawing something for Friday night auctions?
Huh?
You drawing something for the auction?
No, I'm not. I have some art, some residual art here. You want to see what I have? Well, maybe I should switch back to cameras here.
I need some glasses so I can see closer.
Oh, not good, Mike. You're gonna become the blind artist, the guy who draws blind.
Tell you what.
So I'll let you guys tell me what you think. Let me push my keyboard back here so I don't making a mess. All right, chat people. I say, Ellie, I'm disappointed I missed out on Monster Paul Revere in the auction. You got to do some monster art for you. Penny Wisdom, you know what I have? You might like?
Abraham Lincoln. I know it.
I have some other ones. These are things I'm thinking about for Friday. For a Friday auction. I got this Plague Doctor thing.
Face Man. I know that guy. He's Man.
He's a plague doctor.
Face Man has the plague?
He what? No. But I also have. I'm also thinking about this. I have this. Hold on.
Salud. Se te fue. There you go.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Lock it on Elliot for a minute, please. Beowulf. Okay. I also have this on cardstock marker
It's Red
Oh
Man.
boy, I like how
He's
you.
all.
So you guys, let me know if you like any of this stuff, guys. If this is something you think is worth bringing to the auction.
That looks good.
I got to bring it with me to. I want to bring my camera with me and connect it to my thing, my Mobile Studio Pro. I have my cool wizard guy.
What up, Wiz? Is he holding like a giant bud?
No, it's a crystal, man.
Oh,
It's a crystal, man.
bud with crystals. It's a
Why are
bud
you
with
making
crystals.
fun of the crystal, man? Why are you making fun of crystal, Michael? Michael.
That's what makes it really tasty.
No, it does not have my sneeze on it. Comics Legend. I also have a couple of these sketches I grabbed out of my old sketchbook here. It's this has got a Batman on it and a and a demon head guy.
Demon head
Got
guy.
two design type stuff.
That was cool.
It's Hellboy. It's Hellboy.
It is. It's a lot of Hellboy stuff. And then this guy that everybody kept calling the Pit. And I'm like, huh.
Oh, that's nice.
We should give him a nose.
What? No, I gave him a nose. He shouldn't have a nose if he's Pit, right? But anyway.
Oh, but he's not Pit. There's no chains.
I also did. I know.
Blonde hair.
I have a Jason Momoa Aquaman on cardstock.
There you go. Money in the bank.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I also check this out. Another 6x9 Electra with bullseye in the back.
Hey, Elliot, don't you have a concept art of Lynx also?
I do somewhere, but it's not even finished. Dark Admiral March says, you got to do Etrigan and Demon. I have a sketch here of that, but I don't know. Like I said, a lot of these are just loose sketches. I also have this I pulled out. It's a watercolor mixed media with ink. Hulk. I see it. Huh?
Gambit eyes.
What?
You know, like the whites of his eyes are black.
Oh yeah, I did that with my Hulk. You know what? So Mark Brooks did that on a cover, and I've been doing that for years. All of a sudden he does that, right? So I'm thinking maybe it's just a coincidence. Then he does a cover for Detective 1000, and it looks like this Batman thing I did, the same kind of layout. I said, huh. I think Mark Brooks is secretly watching me.
Probably.
He's a fan.
Right. Hey, Mark started by biting Madureira, so.
I know that's right. All right, what do you guys think about this Batman? Black and red Batman. Yeah. Should that be there, the thing?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Wait, so of what I've shown so far, which are your favorite ones, Mike?
Batman and Aquaman.
Not Elektra?
But I don't like her pose.
You don't like her pose? You know what's funny? It looks like one of your drawings.
Like she's texting.
It's very it's very, very, very defined lines, very thin lines.
Yeah, but she's just sitting there.
All right. So Batman you think
Which I'm not saying it's a bad drawing. I'm just saying if you want to make some money.
Hey Elliot, I got an idea for you, man. You still got what? You got almost a whole week, right?
What's that?
You draw the independent, like Red Rooster, Lone Star, all together.
Mike, not Mike, but Doug said I could sell this. Bigfoot Bill.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That'd be kind of cool. I did that. I also have a super girl. She's very nice. Super girl. She's got the cape. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty.
You got a Puerto Rican nose.
What?
Junkyard Gun says that would get big money. Or I think maybe we're talking about Bigfoot Bill.
Possibly. This is the other monster they're talking about. I got another one. This is the head. Put a lot of detail
Oh,
into
yeah.
this mic.
It kind of looked like what's this guy's name? Oh my goodness, he's always on the rock and roll covers.
Talking about Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Eddie from Iron Maiden.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird time in my life. So
You
Doom
can
CMY
make-
case looks like young Hillary Clinton. It's true. Oh, you're talking about the scary guy or Supergirl? That's funny. How about this little 6x6 T'Challa? Huh? You like that, Mike? Huh? Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Are you trying to say that he looks like a penis?
No, I'm trying to turn this around for you. I'm trying to make it like a positive. Hey, Mike.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oh, see?
Appreciate
See?
Now,
still like-
if you finish it, maybe. I can't barely see the Black Panther in the background.
Well, he's supposed to be just pencil because T'Challa is a T'Challa piece. All right. So I don't know if you guys remember this. There was a bunch of T-shirts I had worked on a long time ago on the circuit. It was my friend Crystal and I. We worked on something called Loki Charms. We also did Thorios and Gamma Smacks and Iron Brand and Groot Loops. This for all these like 24-hour T-shirt places, and this was for Captain Americrunch. This is the art I did for the card of Captain America, the classic shield.
Ah.
That could be kind of cool. This is pretty old. This is I don't know when I did this. This got to be at least 6-7 years old.
Not to cut in, but he like Slash. You heard of Slash?
Oh yeah. I have another Batman.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Batman always does well.
Yeah.
Doomsy MYK says, Elliot, draw Dr. Doom, please. Oh my gosh, I wonder if my fishes.
Oh, I've done Dr. Doom before,
I'll
but
be back in a moment.
it depends on how many pieces I can bring. So I also have here, tell me what you guys think. I also have here a Superman study. Kriya, you might want to buy this.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'll just take a screenshot. I'm okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah, right. And I didn't have this Superman study, but I did it in ink, and I did some of the other his Superman cast, mostly villains.
Can you explain to me what a study is? Because these are terms I've never heard before.
Never heard of a study? So a study is like when you're trying to figure out how to draw something in a certain style or a certain look. So this is so like I had been developing this Batman for a while, and I wanted to see if I could draw Superman in that same style, or how would I draw, because he was very graphic and had a very specific like animation style. And then I thought, well, how would I draw some of the other characters like Darkseid or Mitchell's Plick or Parasite? Here's Metallo up here.
Right.
Does that say Detective Fred?
I like that. I definitely like. What the? I missed it.
And then there's Brainiac down here and Bizarro. But this is my favorite. This is
Lex Luthor,
yeah, that is one of my favorite drawings I've done of him. Like it looks like something very polished for a comic in that style or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that one should go up.
I don't know. I can't bring everything though. Some of these are gonna have to wait for another show or something. I also have these original things. Oh, this is something else I was gonna bring out the last time. I wasn't sure. I still have this black and red.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You do that around the quarter.
Yeah. So I figured I might bring that. That'd be kind of cool. And then, what do you guys think about this? I have a couple of watercolors I did. They're kind of abstract. This was a Batgirl watercolor I did.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, not for me. There might be somebody out there that wants it.
Let me see. What do you guys think in the chat? The Chatlicious. In the Chatatonic. Anybody? Anybody? If
Well, you have to wait for like
yeah, I know.
seconds for it to catch up.
If you think this should be in an auction, give me a 1. Do, 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 do. You got me singing that song in my
And if
head.
you,
Kevin P says no. Okay. So Kevin P is not interested. And nobody else cares. No, no. A bit abstract, but maybe.
is she naked? Spike and Magnet wants to know.
Nah, too abstract. Is she naked? Yes. Just
Well, then, yeah, clearly.
all right. So that I'll put that away. All right. What about this watercolor? This is a generic dude, barbarian guy. This is my John Malin piece.
It's nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Guys in the chat, John Malin. What do you
You should
think?
write it. John Malin by Elia Fernandez.
I know I should. Oh,
People are
look at
saying
that.
yes.
Grizzly Adams. I'll take Grizzly Adams. All right.
Or
See?
Kelsey Shannon.
No.
Could be Kelsey. Could be Kelsey. I had this other one I thought was pretty cool. This is another study I did. I was just messing around with some color.
He looks. I feel like I've seen that face before, man. Oh my goodness. He looks like the guy from the Native American guy from or the Aztec guy from that movie. Was it Apocalypto?
Oh, Apocalypto. Yeah. Brady 2882 says Malin isn't as cool as that drawing.
I like this picture though. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see.
You got stuff, man.
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have this. This is a watercolor of Jughead. I did. He's crying. You see the cry? See the tears?
Yeah,
As he should.
He's got tears. Tears are flowing.
Is that 'cause
He's
Ron-
got the crown. I love it. The Indian character I have, the native character is this guy. Jared lastly says that's Zach after his next visit to Supercut. The Jughead's cool, says Jiminy Cricket. Oh, thank you. Yes, like I said, these are just some a pile, not a pile. That sounds bad. This is a set of pieces and drawings I've done that I were in a pile. Oh, look at this. I have this here. This is kind of cool. This is a blue pencil drawing of Steve Rogers.
Aaron Louvier really says he needs that Jughead.
Who says that?
Aaron Louvier.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Louvier.
All right. Look, this could be Lone Star. Or change the logo.
Do it.
Yeah, I would say do it.
Wait, let me do it to it.
Say what?
Let me do it.
You want to do it? There you go, done. Let's see. I wanted Blacklist Universe. I wanted how much for that Elliot Bigfoot bill? Oh, Arthur. I don't know. I don't know if it's a for sale thing or if it's for the auctions. I'm just trying to feel out what you guys think about this kind of stuff. This is a what's his name? This is Dracula from Castlevania.
Arthur,
That's gonna sell, Mike. Elliot.
You think so?
Yeah. Castlevania, Dracula. That's a hot
Dracula
pick.
from Castlevania.
Yeah.
He's got blood for tears. He's very sad.
That's gonna sell. Trust me. That is a hot piece.
John Beck says, I love the auction streams, but just a shame that they're a bit too rich for my blood. The last one on Ethan's channel, just damn. I hear you, man. I hear you.
See, look, tell you, the chat likes it.
Oh, people like it. Okay.
Well,
Thanks,
we
Jimmy. Thanks.
pull up some less fancy art.
Less fancy art. Let me see.
I've been on that stuff too, but the Canadian dollar sucks so bad right now.
Mm.
Right now, it's Canadian money. When does it not suck?
How about this Jean Grey?
Oh, that's cool. That reminds me of what's her face's work? Nen.
Who?
You familiar? Nen.
Clayman?
Nen.
MEN?
Here, let me. N. N. N is in Nancy. E is in.
Echo?
Hold on a second.
Nen? I've never heard the Nen. I've never heard the Nen name. All right. See, how many pieces are we gonna do on Friday, Mike?
And, I don't know.
I have
I don't know, man.
a 6x9 Judge Dredd. Even Critias is like whatever.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't know if it'll sell on the auction. I'm being honest.
You never know. There's a bunch of stuff that I sold I never thought I would sell.
Right.
See, Jiminy loves the Dread.
I mean, it looks cool, but I don't think it's as exclusive as the other piece you just finished showing.
Whoa. Who are you to say this, mister?
Well, I'm talking about the...
Not my bid. 200 confirmed on Dracula. Not my bid down. What? I don't know what that means, but all right. I have another one here. I thought I like, but I don't know if you guys would like it. All right. But it's a headshot of Goliath from Gargoyles.
Yeah. I think that's a yes. I think I would sell.
I think you're just saying that because you like it. Are you a Gargoyles guy?
I love the Gargoyles, man. I watched it when it's come out of school from home from school. I used to throw on channel 11 and just watch it. WB.
Yeah, I love this cartoon.
People want to start bidding now. Come on, guys. This isn't.
No. I'm just showing you guys what's coming. I'm just showing you. I just want to see. I'm getting a read for what might look cool on an auction.
Oh, he's saying note my bid down.
Oh, I see. Well, you know what, man? I'm gonna bring these with me to West Palm so I can. Let me see what else.
Don't sell it now, West Palm, Elliot. Come on.
No, I'm not. Oh, I like this drawing a lot. I don't know if you guys like this or not. This is
a Detective Dead cover.
You should sell the Detective Dead, yeah. So what do you think about this? So I had, before all this stuff has happened, I love Teen Titans. So I did this reimagining of the Teen Titans.
Oh yeah.
It's like there's Kid Flash and Aqualad and Robin. And I figured I would make her Starfire a little more fancy. A little Mohawk, a little bit like Storm from X-Men in the 80s.
Like Cyborg, it looks cool.
You think so?
Yeah.
I just finished watching season 3 of Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little confused. I feel like they're trying to do the Judas Contract and Batman and the Outsiders all at one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was weird. I wasn't sure how I felt about that. Anyway, I like this drawing a lot. This is a pretty cool one.
Sounds like you felt like you...
I got some response there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on, guys. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Mike, mute yourself.
What do you guys think about this? This is a Justice League study in the same style I was showing earlier.
Yeah, I like that. It's cool. I like Robin's face.
Arthur says, "I'm done. Quit. I'm done with art." Why? And with, oh, you don't want to buy it? Sorry. Yeah, I like this piece a lot. I like drawing like this. I like drawing like this.
So did Bruce Wayne, did Bruce Wayne ever have relations with Lois Lane?
I don't know.
They've hinted towards it.
Yeah,
My wife and daughter. Again.
So this was a rejected sketch I did for Marvel marketing of the Hulk.
I like that. Didn't like it?
No, it was too comic
Masculine?
too comic booky. So it was just a loose drawing.
Where was all this stuff?
What do you mean?
Well, because before you're like, I don't have any art.
Because I didn't have anything. Like a lot of these are unfinished drawings. I didn't think that would be something that people would be interested. Like I got this other study in red pencil of a few more leaguers.
Oh.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Nice bold, says how's your father? Hey man. Hey
now.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Right.
Let me see what else.
Make me confused. How I am about that stuff.
And I got another rough thing. So what I have is I have a thing in the back. What I have is a bunch of I have what I call a vault. It's one of those
Disney
Okay.
Vault?
oh, thanks, Jiminy. I appreciate that, man. I have a cabinet full of sketches and drawings. I got more on the side here too. And like I said, they were just unfinished or what have you. Some were intended for other stuff. I can't wait to get to when I want to sell some of my stuff for like a Tomo and this project with Doug. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. But like I said, I don't know what would sell every time.
Well, it depends on the crowd, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you release the name for your new project yet or no?
No. I want to keep it a surprise. I'm planning, as I'm wrapping things up, to do the pre-launch this Friday.
Okay.
And then I think the idea is to launch it on Monday. Is what I'm planning. The hard launch.
Oh, are you launching it under your name?
Say again?
You're launching it under your name?
Yeah. I got this loose drawing here of Raphael Turtle.
That's a crazy design.
Yeah. I like him. I gave him the like the broken glass knuckles, like Tung Po.
Throw the other 3 in there and then put it for auction. I think that'll sell.
Like Bloodsport.
Yeah. Yeah, I got all kinds of like loose drawings of all kinds of nonsense. What's this? This is where I find that Etrigan that they were talking about. The only reason why I don't like the Etrigan anymore is because it's right next to a Savage Dragon drawing. And I shan't. I shan't any longer. Let's see.
Change it. Give him an extra fin and make him your own character.
Yeah, right?
Mike always finding a loophole for everything.
Mike the Loophole Miller.
Yeah, right? that'd be his mob name.
Well, I could also just cut this character out, but that would be weird. Yeah.
Let's see it. Let's see the page.
So it's this. It's a head sketch of Dragon and Etrigan watercolor.
Yeah, just cut the Etrigan. Cut it in half. Burn the dragon.
Yeah. Just cut it in half as a loose study. Yeah, that'd be cool. So I was thinking that oh yeah, I like this drawing too. you know, maybe people get a chance to buy some stuff, some smaller stuff that maybe they can still get into.
Yeah,
Take
it's
a bite out of
funny.
it.
The stuff that artists tend to think of as trash, a lot of collectors think of as treasures. So
No, look,
Mhm.
Mary Marvel on cardstock.
Oh, that's cool.
So, you know, somebody said add wolf to the dragon. I mean, add
That's
wolf
like
to the dragon.
It's like a 60s design, like a 60s comic book.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh. There's gotta be a song there. Oh.
So you hanging out with Doug too much, Elliot.
This is cool. This is the that black bolt I use on my avatar.
Right.
That's it. And
There you go.
And Silver Surfer, and I think that's Thor, but I don't remember. That's fun.
Great history right there.
I got a Flash Gordon.
Excuse me.
Flash.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here's this thing I was thinking about, a He-Man concept.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a loose little drawing here people might dig. Yeah, I gotta go through more of this then. That'd be fun. That'd be because I have all this doing is just sitting in this drawer over here. I'd rather use it for tools
Right.
than holding paper.
We're learning how to do anatomy, right? You started from the skeleton, or you going straight to like just body type?
I don't know how to draw anatomy. Ask Mike.
You start with structure. You start with the mechanics of the body, and then you interlay the skeletal and the musculature over that understanding. So go get Bridgman's How to Complete Guide to Drawing from Life. Get it on Amazon for like $16-18. I should publish that book because I tell everybody to get it.
A complete guide to drawing life. I found it.
So here's a private character of mine. This is for me. I'm not selling this, but this is so. I'm really into Cthulhu. This is like a concept of a character who would be like the darkness meets a creature like Cthulhu.
I like it.
It just almost like it's a cross between Cthulhu and Guyver. Wouldn't that be cool? And this is the villain, Sam Hain.
No parents.
I like this.
That is cool.
He's got like tentacles. Doug would say it was trash. That's okay.
Yeah. Oh no, that was terrible.
Cthulhu's trash. Cthulhu's trash.
Garbage to you.
Garbage tier. He said Cthulhu's what people do when they run out of ideas. I was like, go ahead, Doug.
Wait a minute, does he have Cthulhu in his book?
Sorta, yeah, but he's still, Doug.
So he's run out of ideas.
Yeah.
Have you read Lovecraft?
I've read some. I listened to most of it on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, me too. That stuff's creepy.
I like at the Mountains of Madness. That's my favorite story of his. It's the one that has a lot of like, it's the implications or the implied world beyond the world. I like that kind of stuff. One of my favorite moments in Lord of the Rings. You may have probably talked about this before. It was that moment. Oh, this is a great page. Oh, I love this one.
I turned into John Malin for a second there.
What I love about Lord of the Rings. Oh, no, it's when they're climbing and they're in that Moriar, the dwarf city, and they're climbing, and especially in the extended edition, there's a lot more of the city shown. And have you seen Rhaegar says, have you seen the movie In the Mouth? Yes. I love that movie. Sam Neill, one of my favorite Sam Neill movies. And they're climbing the steps, and just the idea that there was a whole world there, like really, like, wow, that's so cool. Even in Force Awakens, no, not Force Awakens. What was the one? Rogue One, when you see the collapsed statue of a Jedi, like that stuff. I just think that's so cool that there was like a time before the time you're looking at, and that there may have been another civilization beyond that. That's a turn on to me. Like, yeah, I want to know more about the lore, the history of that place. So this is actually my favorite study that I've ever done of Superman. All these different expressions and
different eras.
Well, it's the same era, it's the same style, it's just different faces and stuff like that. Do you read Sutter Kane? Says, yeah, that's good stuff. And this is the other part to that study. This is just once I nailed down what I thought he looked like, I just started kind of do a few more of these.
That's good. Pretty boy Superman.
I like Superman a lot. But I like Batman a lot because I like it when he's on the dark side of those.
I don't know. I mean, the Superman in the back room over there doesn't look like you like Batman.
The what?
The Superman you got in the background doesn't show you like Batman.
Goes with it. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely have some cool stuff. It'd be fun to let people enjoy it if they're interested in this sort of stuff. Anyway,
Mark says, well, according to Mike's beliefs, the world is 6,000 years old.
Yeah, but there's still heaven. There's still things that God maybe made. Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, he says, I am, right? Means he always was. There is no beginning to him.
And to be honest, if you really take it even further, it'll just be exploring him and his mind for eternity. It's going to be mind-blowing for ourselves. Like, what?
Our mind couldn't even handle it. We'll break down. We even took a glimpse into his being.
Well, you know how people they break apart Bible verses now, or even movies, and start to dissect everything. Imagine all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can. I got some drawings for y'all. Yeah, I'm delving into now. I'm crossing over into stuff that I have that were character concepts and design ideas.
That was it. The harpy, right? Was it today? The Valkyrie you sold the other day. That was nice.
Yeah. That was good stuff. That was fun.
Tomorrow you guys gonna do Jordan Quarter, right?
Oh yeah. Can I start it now?
No.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Are you gonna draw the child or the adult?
So like this right here. This is a study, same art style, but study for the Archies.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that look a lot. I like playing around with that cartoon style. Oh, look at this Jughead. This Jughead study.
That's cool.
The covers I did were like this, and they liked it, I thought, but I guess it didn't sell very well.
Oh, Mark Hume says, your imaginary friend and so-called factual book. Mark Hume is a what we call an evangelical atheist, I think. Coming here to spread his good word that nothing matters.
Nothing really matters.
Mike, doesn't your hand get cramped up after a while?
No. Not usually.
I guess I'm starting to draw out again. My hands get cramped. I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
I was using the ruler the other day to the perspectives, and my wrist just started killing me.
You might have carpal tunnel or something.
True.
Think so?
I said it.
Entirely possible. I don't
I
know.
was hoping you were joking, Elliot. I was hoping for that smile to come, and I didn't see no smile.
You might be grabbing
It's
just too
true.
hard. I don't know.
It's true.
How tight you holding your tools, man?
Whoa. Hey.
Mm,
How about this? How about this John Malin drawing?
wolf milk.
There you go.
Wolf milk. All right. Let me get back to work here on this stuff.
So what are you working right now? You're working on that project that you're gonna be releasing?
Yeah, I I don't know if I should talk about it here, but
Mm-hmm.
Nobody watching.
the creature I'm designing for this, I designed it already, and then after reevaluating the script, I started thinking something happens to this creature later, and I'm like, I need something that will do what I need it to do when the time comes. Elliot, if you bring that first Hellboy Plague Doctor and Castlevania Dracula to an auction, I will be in it to win for sure. Let us know a date and time. Thank you, Penny Wisdom. I'll probably bring it to Palm Beach with me for the auction if Mike so desires to do that. Then I can probably pull off Ariel Olivetti style art. Yeah, I think so. I probably could do the Photoshop stuff as well.
Mark, I don't know if you're paying attention to what's going on here, but it's not a Bible study, and we're not here to argue theology, and everyone's ignoring you. So you might want to go somewhere else to get your jollies off by.
Oh, he's about to get Ethaned.
It's just silly. We're just sitting here talking about art. He's like, "You believe in the imaginary spaghetti monster?" It's like, dude.
Oh, you know.
There's a time and place.
Yeah, Proverbs.
In fact, I have a show. It's called Cross Examinations. If you want to go ask questions, go to the Cross Examinations latest episode. Drop your questions in the comment section, and I will address them tomorrow. Perfectly happy to answer all your questions. Just not really the topic for tonight. Unless you guys want to talk about that.
Well, you know, let's see. There's a time for every season. There is a season.
Purpose under heaven.
David Peterson says, "Careful what you ask for, Mike." Boom. When am I going to West Palm Beach? That's going to be this weekend. I'm going for something called, I think it's called Comic-Con Revolution or something like that. I believe his name. I know, that's what I keep. My head keeps telling me Dance Dance Revolution, but my brain is saying, "Don't be a fool, sucker."
Your head and your brain are arguing.
Yeah.
Are you
My brain's hollow without the brain. My head is hollow without the brain. So it's like, hey, you're renting space here.
Hollow brain, flat earth. Blah.
Let's see, what's Mike drawing? Says Death to Zero.
I am drawing Detective Dead.
Yeah, it's the cover for Detective Dead.
Detective.
And an awesome cover at that.
Yeah, it's coming out all right. I was a little apprehensive about it when I started it, but
why?
I think it's gonna. Because sometimes I'm like that, second guessing myself. Must be the artist in me. Just second guess your art
every day.
I second guess my friendship with Elliot every day. I'm like,
what?
Nothing.
What? See, you see, Crit, why you want to spread lies about me, Critics? Why you spread lies? It's not even cool, Craig.
Under heaven. A time to be born.
James Hayes says, Critias, hope you're getting your money's worth for that cover. Don't let Mike go cheap on you. I got my eye on him.
Mike don't cheap nothing.
I like Peter Allen. There is the Earth is flat and then wrapped around a spherical shape. I like that. Like aluminum foil.
Aluminium. There you go.
Dynamo says Puerto Rican on Puerto Rican violence. See, you see, look what you did, Critias. You're making people think that we're being violent, Critias.
Yeah.
I'm gonna moonwalk now, Critias, and when I get back, you better change your attitude, Critias.
I'll tell you, chat, when I went to go see Elliot and the Comic-Con, instead of, shaking my hand or giving me a hug, the first thing they was punch my shoulder. So think about that when you meet him.
I did?
Yeah, he's like, Crib, pow, right in the arm. Came home with a bruise.
Oh,
I
please.
was seeing another woman that I got into a fight with her.
For a second, I was like, did I do that for real? Dang, Elliot, chill out.
Detective Dead Smoke. He'd be cooler if he smoked.
Oh, yeah.
From that time period, he totally would have smoked.
Yeah.
Especially since he can't die, right?
Yeah, well, he in that time period, he's just a regular guy. He's a human. It's just when he dies that he comes back by the effects of the blood moon that he gets his powers.
So should he be smoking? Is he smoke?
That's up to you, Mike.
No, it's your character. Does he smoke or not?
I really don't think he smokes, but it doesn't hurt the idea if you want to throw that in.
In your time period from back then, are a lot of people smoking?
Yeah, people smoke in that time period.
Yeah. But he doesn't.
Yeah.
But all the cool detectives did. You realize this.
Excuse me, Mike. You can throw it in there. I'm pretty sure my artist might throw something like that. I mean, like the picture that I have that he did the cover for, he got him smoking, so that's up to you.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have him smoking. Did you notice he's holding a rose?
Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah.
Attention to the finer details, bruh.
What's the rose for?
His wife and daughter are dead.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I thought it was for Rose Tico. Sorry.
Yeah, you see, Mike is a quality artist. He thinks everything through.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he ain't no Ellie. I'll tell you that much. Because
he is
It's a good thing Macho Monger's here. I'll pass it on. No. Oh yeah.
All right. Smoke. I love drawing characters that smoke.
Right.
I hate smoking, but I love drawing characters that smoke.
Right. No, you know what it is, because in the story you don't get to see him smoke. And if he does smoke, you don't get to see it because the story's just so focused on his tragedy. You don't got time to think about it, picking up a cigarette. And it starts off where he's going to a raid. So,
well, here's what I want you to remember, okay, Crit. If you're gonna tell that kind of story, you better make sure that you tell me when he goes to the bathroom, because I want to know. Nobody ever used the bathroom in comics. Nobody. Want to know?
So Batman scene when he's taking a leak.
That like girl went to the bathroom.
Huh?
Didn't you see it? That girl.
The Batgirl scene. That was a horrible scene, man.
Oh yeah, she does use the bathroom, but she's like in an Escher bathroom. It's not even a real bathroom. It was a nightmare.
Maybe that was it. Maybe it was a dream.
She was in it.
Bathroom because there's a bathtub in front of the door and there's a plunger there to trip me.
And I can't get out. Get out.
Oh yeah, it was Scarecrow.
How do we know that she wasn't stuck in the Twilight Zone?
Well, maybe it was Pennywise, I'm just saying.
Maybe she's having a Freddy Krueger nightmare.
True.
Man, when I was a kid and I heard that song, 1, 2, Freddy's, I was like, oh.
Don't talk about that, man. When I was a kid, I got traumatized by Freddy Krueger. And I could from my mother, she will vouch for me that I woke up in fever, cold sweat, and vomiting.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Because of
Dude, that was my 13th birthday that one came out, I think.
that was like what, like 7 years old.
well, yeah, it depends on how old
Yeah,
Mike is.
I'll never forget that. That was an experience for me.
Are you like 36 or something? No,
36
30.
now.
30. Wait, how old did you say you were?
37.
No. I mean, when you saw it, you were 7 years old?
Yeah, but I was like around 7, 8. I know that because when I was like 9, we ended up leaving to a shelter. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Mortal V said, Elliot, when I was a kid, me. So how was prohibition? You know what, man? You know what? I resemble that remark. Not
Younger
true.
than me.
Jim Lee did a comic that started with Hitler on the toilet.
Hmm.
Did he?
Hitler on the toilet?
Is that a real thing?
Was? Was ist?
Was ist los?
I know that the Set the Dead takes around the same time with Red Rooster.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I
Red
smell
Rooster
like
takes-
rose.
I think Red Rooster takes place like in the 30s, and the Set the Dead takes place in 32. So not too. So I was thinking, Mike. I mean, Mike, if Mitch ever wants to do a crossover, it would have to be where he's just, he's still a regular detective.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting how to play that off.
Is his last name dead?
His last name is Scorn.
Detective Dead.
I think you should rename him Dead.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. You
All
could
right.
just call the Detective Scorn.
Detective Scorn.
That's the easy way out. I think you write yourself into a corner you got to work yourself out of. Boom.
Well, it's in there how he gets his name. It's dubbed on him. With the villains like I don't want to give it away. I gotta keep that
Oh, don't
quiet.
give anything away. I'm just goofing around, man.
Yeah.
Just tell me, shut up, Puerto Rico, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make you jump. Mike
Dynamo
Miller,
asked, where is Mitch? Is he in witness protection or something? Why doesn't he update his channel? I don't know. It's his Twitter once in a while, once in a blue moon. He posted some art up there today or yesterday.
Yeah, today and yesterday. It's looking good. Matter of fact, I think he put one today where Red Rooster's on a bike and he's about to jump off to stop this other criminal. No, to stop a criminal, I mean.
There you go. All of your answers have been questioned.
boom. Boom. Hey, Nasser did a good video today. That Captain Marvel did was fun.
Was it?
Yeah, he was making fun of. He triple threaded it. He did he was commenting on the Zach Levi discussion. By the way, did you go over this already, Mike? Did you already talk about this stuff? I think you did, right?
Not on this show.
All right.
On this episode.
Can I sound off on that a little bit?
Sure.
Is it all right? That guy,
Yeah.
What a maroon. He says, look, man, he goes, look, guys, if you're doing this for me or like for Warner Brothers, you're not helping anybody. First of all, that's a bull-faced lie.
Mm-hmm.
You know full well that Warner Brothers is not mad that everybody's complaining about Captain Marvel. Trust me. They're going to be like, yeah, keep going, guys. Keep going. Just come pay for our movie. Zach, shut up.
True.
Zach, shut up.
Yeah. It's funny because he said, what a maroon. That's my uncle uses that word. What a maroon.
Who uses it?
My uncle.
Yeah, that's because Bugs Bunny used to say that. What a maroon.
Wait a minute.
That was right after
he was trolled.
Yeah.
The things he was responding to were total trolls.
Well, he did. I'm stuttering. Nasser did a great job of explaining that he never really actually he never gave any comment about whatever he thought was where people were lying about. He never actually said anything. He really kind of danced around the whole thing. To your point, almost like he didn't know what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I heard people are saying stuff like
about stuff.
And if you're saying stuff, you need to stop with the stuff, because then other things will be said. And I can't, say it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I went over to Rotten Tomatoes and I'm mad because they changed the page around.
Yeah.
And I went to go see. I was like, well, I wonder if people, did they take off they took off the whole negative or thing. They took it all.
They took off the entire ability to say if you wanted to see a movie or not.
Right, but they left it on, but it doesn't give you a chance to say to downvote it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It only shows. So I clicked on it thinking, oh, maybe this is where it goes, and it says when you click on it, it doesn't take you to a place to see any stats. It added my click to the
liking.
Yes.
Yeah, that was me last night.
Dude, I'm so mad, right? So then I'm like, I'm like, this is BS. So I went over to the other side. I went up and I said, that's it. I want to delete my account. They won't delete my account. I'm like, so I sent them a message, where they like when you to contact us, and in the question section it just says in all caps, delete my account, ! Oh man.
I guess you didn't read on the Twitter chat that we have that I put that, but I clicked it. Do not click it.
Oh, I didn't read it because I was busy all day, and
I clicked it and I thought maybe you could unclick it. You could click something and unclick it again.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going away. I was like, what the heck?
Yep, that happened to me. And then I thought to myself, I wonder if I click it again. And I was like, no, I want to get another vote.
I only voted once, I think.
So why would you in the first place add a feature, right, that gives you the potential to talk it down, and then decide that you only want to be? This is such a garbage false humility culture now. They're like, well,
do you think Rotten Tomatoes it's a hate group?
No, I'll tell you what. Rotten Tomatoes is garbage tier. It's been garbage tier for several years now.
Let me present you this idea. All right, I hope I can articulate it the right way. So you got Alita, right? Alita, you seen the reviews on it from Rotten Tomatoes? I was going down, and yet they're deleting all the negative views on Captain Marvel. Like they're trying to promote Captain Marvel,
right?
A white woman and Alita, and it's a woman of color.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I was like, and I'm sitting here angry that I even clicked on it at all. I'm like, these people right here, look what they did. They got me all in a tizzy.
And Alita was a great movie, And
Alita. I thought you were saying Evita.
No, Alita. You got
Argentina.
You got a woman of color, right? Who's portraying a lead role, right? And she's powerful and she's likable, and they don't like it. They want you to like their version of what a woman should be. I don't know.
So I've got this idea. I'm going to draw Wonder Woman jacking up Captain Marvel.
Do that. That would.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm doing it
for the auction. Do it for the auction.
I'm doing it. And she's gonna be pushing back Captain Shazam. He's like, hey, no, wait. And she's gonna be like, back up, kid. I got this. Like, yeah.
Do that. Do that for the auction. That would sell.
Get her, Diana. Get her. I'm doing it. I just gotta get this thing pre-launched first. Then
because people they're like, I also don't like that they're putting Captain Marvel above, Diana or above Wonder Woman. It's just...
Right.
Who was it that said this? Who I thought did a great job of explaining it? Man, I think it was that young Ripper guy, that Eric July. He did a very thoughtful discussion on it, and he said, the part of the problem is that she came out of nowhere, and they're doing exactly. I said that he didn't say this, but this is my observation of that. They're doing exactly what DC did wrong in the first place for their movies with Captain Marvel. They're trying to introduce her. The only difference is they're going to do this movie first, and in 7 weeks. I mean, they didn't give us a chance to really get to know this character. To maybe it's not going to be as bad as I want it to be. I'll admit that. But for crying out loud, man, they didn't give her any history for me, because as far as I've been reading comics since I was 6,
right, back
in the 70s, and I never cared about that character ever. Now, She-Hulk, love She-Hulk. Almost every other female character I love, even Black Widow, even when I thought she was this weird, sexy bad guy, but she was. Right. But I remember seeing her in those early Avenger issues, like, oh my gosh.
I used to like, was it Emma Frost? I think is it.
Emma Frost, yeah. I always thought Scarlet Witch was seductive and attractive. I liked her. She's a good character. How come nobody talks about her? Well, she's in the Avengers. Anyway, I'm just saying, man.
And she was in X-Men.
Huh?
She was in X-Men and Avengers.
Yeah, she was.
Or was that just...
Well, she was in Avengers first, though, right?
I mean, in the movies.
Oh, in the movies? Yeah.
I just hate that they're trying to sell Captain Marvel like the first female superhero, film. Like, they totally blowing off that Wonder Woman just came out not too long ago, and it was successful at that too.
I haven't seen that. Have they done that?
No, but that's how they're making it seem. You know what I mean? Like they just completely throwing it off. Like, yeah, this is gonna be the movie you guys want to watch.
Well, it's the way they talk about it when they talk about, you know what, Death Dealer Zero, you're right. Disco Dazzler is cooler than Carl Manvers. I love the Dazzler. I thought she was great too.
Dazzler. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, because I was just sitting here thinking, I blew Ethan's mind when I said that Marvel doesn't have a Wonder Woman because they don't have any standalone female characters, but Dazzler is, although it's Dazzler, so you can't really list off a Dazzler.
Well, what about Storm? Would you say Storm is standalone?
No, none of them. Name a female character. They're all derivative of either teams or another character. She-Hulk is derivative of Hulk. Storm is a member of X-Men. She doesn't stand alone. Rogue, again, any X-Men you name.
That's true.
Their crutch is their team.
And on top of that, they went with this version. I don't know. I'm not going to go into that too much. I'm just saying. So then you got that. You got. Well, let's look at that some more. Let's look at some more Marvel characters. You're right. I think that you're right. But even still, I'll take those female. You know why too? I think because Marvel wasn't concerned about, in my mind, it wasn't because of white male patriarchy or anything like that. I think it was because they focused on teams. On all the teams, the women were prominent, though. So it's about,
because you go back. I mean, all of the standalone characters, were male. It wasn't all just teams. Thor was Thor by himself before he was part of the Avengers. Captain America was Captain America.
No, I grant that. I'm saying the women on all the teams were prominent. Yeah, but those were the early ones, though, man. I mean, that was back when you're trying to do like, okay, what's a character everybody wants to read? Let's do a fighting American hero. Most of the soldiers back then were male. Like we need a.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. I'm not saying that there was any even motivation behind it or anything like that. It's just DC has Wonder Woman, and
right.
Wonder Woman. It was because the creeper that the S&M creeper that created him, created her, and then DC kind of gobbled her up. But Marvel never had a Wonder Woman, and they never made this. This is like some sort of a Hail Mary, trying to elevate Captain Marvel into the position of Wonder Woman, and it's like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And then it does seem kind of weird, doesn't it? It doesn't seem kind of corny at the end of the day that her name is Captain Marvel. I always thought that was weird. Like for DC, it didn't matter to me, or even with back in Fawcett, because that was a good name for a generic character, Captain Marvel. He's a Marvel. But when you name your character after your company, it just seems like you're wearing your own T-shirt. It just seems weird.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, I don't think DC should have given up that fight. You know?
Who's that?
I don't think they should have given up that fight. They changed Captain Marvel's name like legitimately. He's no longer Captain Marvel. He's Shazam now. Which what? Every time he tells, "Hey, what's your name?" Shazam. You know, he can't say his own name without transforming into Billy Batson.
Right.
I like what Ethan said. I've never thought about Shazam, Captain Marvel as a kid, like whether they're interpreting him in this movie. We knew he was, but he never behaved like one. This is going to be a fun interpretation of him beyond the comics.
Wonder Woman 2 is going to come out this year, right?
Say what?
Wonder Woman 2.
Is that this year?
Yeah, it's this year.
Sweet.
Is it this year? No, I'm sorry.
Why are you getting me all hyped up, man? That's messed up.
I got confused. I was like, that's right.
But see, the problem with your confusion is it confused me too. I don't like it.
Let me see if I find it right now. I'll tell you. June of 2020.
Somebody else made a mistake with the timeline of something else. I think I'm all nervous. I don't own a PS4, and I'm like, I was just thinking about getting one now after all these years, and now they're starting to release. So my buddy goes, "Yeah, they're releasing it in 2020." I'm like, "No, I just started." My son was playing Spider-Man, and I was like, "Wow, that game looks great. That game is great."
Yep.
That's the only way I have time. Say what?
You don't have time for games anymore.
I don't. That's why I don't buy them. But my PS3 is about to go out eventually.
They're bringing Cheetah as the villain.
Yeah, it's funny because it's that comedian, the gal from Ghostbusters, the one that played the I don't know her name.
Don't say who I'm thinking about, please.
Not McCarthy. McCarthy's close friend. Who?
Wig, something Amanda Wig or something like that.
Yeah. She's a pretty gal. I think she's gonna pull it off. I got a funny feeling she's got a little bit more range than anybody else in that group.
That girl's hilarious.
I was gonna say somebody else. I think about the one that was spotting off on Twitter. I forgot what her name was.
I think it's weird casting her as that character, but yeah, hopefully she'll do all right.
I think she can do a more serious thing. Kristen Wiig. That's it. Comic book Bob says. How's your father says it too. Right on, guys. You guys are on it, doggone it. On it. James Hayes says Spider-Girl was an awesome character and just made for a future set book akin to Batman Beyond. Yeah, but she was still related to Peter Parker though. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get that special nod. Golly, wait a minute, Mike. I got a funny feeling we're wrong about this. I think there may have been someone. No, New Gods. Not New Gods. I was thinking of the Eternals. No.
Teams. You have to try to think of a standalone character.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Or one that came into a team from being a standalone character, which there aren't.
The Night Nurse.
The what?
The Night Nurse.
What the hell are you talking about?
She's the gal that always treats the superheroes. That they always. She was played by. Oh man, what's her name? She was on the Daredevil show and all the other shows.
Oh, well then she's. But that's on the show. That's not.
No, she's from the comics.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she was but she was blonde, a blonde white girl, and she wore the traditional nurse outfit.
Hmm.
Vampirella, but she's not Marvel. She's not Marvel. We're talking about Marvel.
Yeah, she's Harris.
Man, who else could it be? Come on.
Oh wait, Vampirella's Devil's Due now, or Dynamite now.
Right. But that's still not Marvel though. Rosario Dawson. That's right. That's right.
Dawson.
How about yeah, Sif. She's part of Thor. Yeah. So much for that.
I know, right? That's why Captain Marvel, man. That's why Captain Marvel exists.
Night Nurse is one of a trio of Marvel comics of the time that were aimed at female audience, alongside Claws of the Cat and Shanna the She-Devil.
Shanna, the She-Devil. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, wasn't she down with Kazar?
But she was in her own comics first.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that $4,000.
I'll take it, but they'd never use it.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said Jessica Drew.
They would never use her in a million years.
What about Jessica? Who's it? The Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
She's standalone. And she's super powered too. She's strong.
She's so terrible in the comics.
Oh, Death Dealer says Hellcat. Yeah, but these are still not quite.
Hellcat's with.
Yeah, magic is related to Colossus. Tigress. Yeah. But she's not on the same level as Wonder Woman. We just don't have a Wonder Woman. So we don't have a super powered, ultra powered female that's standalone. But do you really need one though? Couldn't you just take one out, pluck one out of any story, and just say, "Yeah, let's just go with her"?
I don't know.
So are they planning to get rid of? Say again.
Is that what they're doing with Captain Marvel?
Oh, gee whiz. I just want someone other than her. These other characters I actually care about. Like Hellcat. I remember her on Defenders.
You know what they should have done? I know it would have probably pissed people off, but possibly not as much, is make Adam Warlock into a female.
Why?
Because they already introduced him in Guardians.
Right, but why would you change it to a female? Why would
Because
that work?
we want a girl. Because they're trying to get a girl. At least that could have been an interesting character.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Then we could have had a little more. No, I got a funny feeling though that they probably, I don't know, it just feels like they rushed this alongside the production of whatever the Avengers movie is going to be. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a question.
They did.
Is it Adam Warlock and going to be in the Infinity Wars or no?
I don't know. I'm hoping he is.
Because
he was in the book.
Right. They didn't. They showed him in one of the flicks. Which was it? Guardians of the Galaxy, was it?
Guardians.
Right. They haven't shown him since.
They already have his origins set up for Guardians, and you know he is an integral part of the original Infinity Gauntlet.
Right.
So it would be great if he ends up being the Deus Ex Machina of this story. You know.
Yeah.
Do you think that at the end of the day they're just trolling all of us? Could that be a possibility?
I hope.
Right. I'm looking forward to all you guys who are going to go see it to come back and tell me, "Oh my gosh, Elliot, it's nothing like you thought." I'll be like, "Okay." Otherwise,
it ends where she gets beat up and Adam Warlock shows up and.
It's just like there's just some of these movies I just don't even care. I never thought I'd say that though, and I think that's the problem. I think listen. First of all, that's not going to happen. And I'll tell you why. Because that would be the dumbest thing Disney could do, is to tank their own movie before, with all of its potential, just so they can surprise us in the end, subvert our expectations yet once more. No way. They've done so much damage to their brand so far.
Yeah.
With guys like me. I'm not saying that there's not people on Twitter that are not still excited to see it. I'm just saying I'm not. And I'm like one of those guys who'll see it 3, 4, 5 times if I think it's a great movie. I just don't believe in this one. And it doesn't help.
So they've managed so far with the MCU to just pull off so many I mean, I'm not going to say they're all brilliant or anything, but so many entertaining movies, that hit on a lot of the right cylinders. And then here you go with just this massive shift in ideology, and they get woke, go broke. Is this what they're going to go for?
And then the part that bothers me is that, based on everything.
Oh, Jiminy says there's already a female. Her. Well, there you go. She'd be a version of Adam Warlock.
Done. I would have taken that, because that's still consistent. Overpowering Carol Danvers for nothing doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Dynamo says, "Why did Mike draw Vince Lombardi?" That's funny.
I don't even know what Vince Lombardi looks like, so I can't laugh with you.
Oh, Vince. I was talking about Mark Lombardi.
I like that drawing, Mike. It looks really good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. What are you drawing?
My creature guy. But I'm starting to get tired.
What is it, though?
He's
Oh.
Come on, Elliot. You can give it away. We don't mind.
Oh, stop. Critius, why are you trying to make me give my stuff away? You didn't want to give your stuff away. It's not even fair. It's not even fair, Critius. It's like you trying to give away my secret sauce, and I can't do that, Critius.
Come on, it's just a little dab of your sauce.
Don't do that, Critius. It's not even nice. Critius. Don't be a fool, Critius. I'll have to kick you.
I've been to one of the Jacksons' houses here in San Diego. Can't remember which one it was.
Did you leave that little?
What are their names?
Every conversation.
What are their names?
The Jacksons. Oh,
Latoya.
Latoya, Janet, Jermaine, Tito, Michael. I feel like there's another one named Bob or something.
Bob. I don't think it was any of those.
Gerald. That's Gerald Levert. Is there another one? Tito. There's a cousin. There's Tito, Jermaine. But there's 5 of them, right?
Yeah, Michael, Jermaine, Randy.
My friend Armando used to go out with his daughter, and so
they got Michael, Jermaine, Randy, Marlon, Jackie, and Tito.
I said it's Marlon.
Jackie.
Marlon.
Yeah, he lives here in San Diego.
Wow.
It wasn't that big a deal.
Yeah. Yeah, sure it wasn't, Mike. Sure it wasn't. I had dinner with Donald Trump the other day. It was nothing.
Yeah,
dude, it's the Jackson 5 guy whose name you can't remember.
It's true.
It's like, hey, I went out to dinner with Fredo Corleone.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Marlon, if for some reason you're listening.
It was Reginald. Reginald Jackson. Like, wait a second.
Now, but it was cool for my buddy because when he was going out with her, whenever Janet Jackson was having a concert or anything, they'd get like free passes and backstage and all that fun stuff. So
No way.
way. I never really cared about that.
Michael,
You, Janet?
that's not true, Michael.
Suddenly,
Say what?
I said, you a Janet Jackson fan?
Janet? I mean, I'm only maybe in the early '90s, right around Rhythm Nation. What was that? 90, 91? When she still had
when she was going to Abdul.
Yeah. When she still had meat on her bones. I'd like to know. When she got all athletic and everything, like whatever. You better looking at me. We got problems.
Oh, Edwin's in the chat.
Edwin, forget about it. What time is it in Hawaii?
I think they're 3 hours behind me.
3 hours behind you?
I think so.
Yeah, that's not even right.
I'm 7:30. Except I don't think they're the whole daylight savings time thing, so I'm not really sure. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4.
Dude, I like that drawing of Detective Dead. It makes him look like he looks like he belongs in a Hellboy book. Very cool.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
Wasting too much time cross-hatching.
I like it. Oh, he's got the cigarette. Nice.
Mike is a genius, Elliot.
Huh?
Mike is a genius. I'm just saying.
Mike is he's definitely special. He wrote this.
Are you getting jealous, Elliot?
I just complimented him. What are you talking about? If I was jealous, I'd be like, whatever, man. Whatever. This is terrible.
Edwin, if you got time, pop in.
I'd like to know what kind of coffee I'd be drinking. This guy's hyper all the time.
Did you call me?
Nothing.
My mother what?
I was mumbling to myself. I was like, man, this guy.
All right, then. All right. Oh, man.
West Palm Beach is so far, though. You gotta travel, like, what, 3 hours out?
Yeah, it's almost 4 hours.
You guys don't... What do you call it? Celebrity encounters?
Where? Here?
Just throughout your life, I suppose.
That's a great question. Well, oddly enough, whatever I've had has been through wrestlers, which is stupid. But Tampa's a wrestling town, so I met. I ran into Greg the Hammer Valentine once in Tampa International. That guy was gigantic. And when I saw him on television, he looked small. Then I realized everybody was giant. But my dad treated Andre the Giant in the Bronx at the Bronx Lebanon Hospital. Yeah, when very early on in his career, he had gotten hurt in one of the matches, and they took him to the hospital there, and he said he couldn't believe how giant he really was.
Monster.
Yeah.
Anybody want a peanut?
Say what?
Anybody want a peanut? Seriously, you don't know what that's from?
That's that from Princess Bride?
Yeah.
No more rhyming, and I mean it.
I was extra in Blue Bloods.
You were?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I met Donnie Wahlberg.
You were not an extra on Blue Blood.
I was. I swear. We did this. We did the scene in Kellogg's Diner in Brooklyn.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I have somebody that I know that's personally, I know somebody personally who's a famous boxer.
Oh, yeah?
Well, don't drop any names.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Luis Colazo, you know him?
No.
You don't know Luis Colazo?
No, but I went to school with the son of Saul Mamby. Do you ever heard of him? Yeah, exactly. I felt so bad, man. That kid, he was so proud of his dad, and he was going to have this big fight, and he goes out there and gets demolished, and nobody said a word the next day. It was like, what? Poor kid. Poor kid.
Oh, I know someone who was on stage at the Oscars for Best Picture.
Who?
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. He used to come to the tango stuff in when we were doing all the. We used to teach tango downtown here in San Diego, and his name is Dimitri. Let me see. What was it? Green Book. Green Book. Best Picture. Let's see. His name is Dimitri. Oh, there he is. That's funny. He's the guy in the thumbnail. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's the.
Yeah, here, let me share this.
Dimitri
Application.
is good.
Dimitri.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
That guy right there?
Yeah.
I like that. All right. What's your relation to him? Buddy or acquaintance?
No, and he used to hang out with us at when we would do our tango shows down at this coffee shop called Bassam's downtown. And he's been in all kinds of movies, but always as like a bit actor and stuff. And this is the first time. Actually, I don't know if it was the first time he ever had a major role. But like he is one of the, he's one of the three guys in the band. So he's got a pretty decent sized role in the Green Book. So he was up there on stage with them at the let's see,
at the Oscars.
And there he is.
Such a privilege.
Yeah, there he is. I saw him.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Dimitri.
What up? What up? You know who I do know? Muhammad Ali. Not true.
Shut the front door.
Hey, this guy right here. Can you see him on my screen?
And that's you.
No, that's not. I wish that was me.
It looks like
socked.
Yeah, he looks like me, but I won't. Yeah, we kind of. I don't know. I don't want to mess up. I don't want him to get harassed by certain people. But yeah, I know him personally.
Come on, man. All Critiuses look alike.
I know Rick personally.
You hear what I said?
Yeah.
I was being subversive.
Yeah.
What? What was that?
I said all Critiuses look alike.
Oh.
I'm the one. Gosh, I don't know anybody. I think I knew a girl who was an extra in Edward Scissorhands. I thought she was an aspiring actress back in high school, and that was her first big thing. Well, my buddy now is starting to do some small films. He's getting more and more stuff. Oh, actually, I'm buddies with. This is true. I'm actually buddies with. Well, I wonder if I should say this.
Say it. Say it. We're all spilling our guts here, Elliot. You gotta spill some too. Come on.
Yeah. Well, let's just say he was very nice to me. I'm not gonna put him on the spot like that. But he was very, very nice to me. Chris Daughtry from
oh, really?
From American Idol, yeah.
American.
He's a really, really nice guy. Really, really nice guy. Big comic book fan. Huge. He's huge. Huge. Mortal Vista say it. Okay, Seagal. Yes, me and Seagal were like tight. No. Yeah, Chris Daughtry is pretty cool. Man. Yeah, that's interesting. Apparently he's very close friends with Jim Lee. You know Jim Lee?
Yeah. Some stuff. Yeah, I know Jim.
What the way way you said that was fantastic.
He wasn't enthusiastic about it.
Oh, not Seagal. He says the Sega video game commercial thing. Oh, I don't know. Sega. I know Doug Tenay. He's pretty famous.
Oh, that's true,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Let me see. Who else? I don't know. My wife is really into that. She's always wanting. Every time I go to New York and we talk about going together. She really only has one thing on her mind. She wants to run into the Housewives of New Jersey. That's all she wants to do. I keep telling her, "Hun, it's not going to happen."
Oh, you know that? You ever watch Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
You know that really obnoxious lady judge? I'm like, yeah, big fat smile. Hold on.
Oh, you're talking about you think you could dance?
Is it? Do you think? No.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me look.
Are you back?
You can dance? No. They must have changed it. The original.
It's on the gala. She talks like this. Oh my God, you wait it. She's always she gets all hyper. Has a little bit of a twang.
From that original dancing. I'm sure
Carrie Ann Arbor is she's the one from Dancing with the Stars. I'm not sure what her nationality is, or what's the proper way to talk about that? Is it nationality anymore? Is it? What do you say?
No, she's new. She must be new, unless I'm thinking of a different show.
I'm telling you, look up So You Think You Could Dance. She's an older. She's not older, but I mean, she's not old, but she's older.
If my wife was here, she would know. She takes tango lessons at her studio down here in San Diego.
I bet you it's her. I'm telling you.
Oh, this one. Mary Murphy.
Yeah. Is it the right show? Did I make the right show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, this chick. So yeah, my wife knows her because she dances at her studio all the time. Well, not all the time anymore, but used to.
That's cool.
And actually, some of the instructors on there when they do the Argentine tango. I don't know if you're gonna notice that. Let's see. Carlos.
Mortal V just said Red Rooster hit 180,000.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Spelling that wrong. I'm trying to remember what his last name is. But yeah, anyways, a couple of the tango dancers, tango instructors we know there. So that's not really that big a deal.
Man, you gotta be thinking, who else do I know? I don't know anybody. No, Chris Daughtry, he's cool. He's very cool.
I know Ray Park.
Who?
You know Ray Park?
Yeah. You guys buddies?
Well, we say like we text each other for Christmas and holidays and birthdays and whatnot.
That's cool. Go ahead, Mike.
He's a good guy.
Maniac. Well, he's not just Star Wars. He also played. He did.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, the
Toad.
Snake Eyes.
He did Toad, I think.
And Toad. Yeah.
Toad. Yeah. He was also in Tron, right? Tron Legacy.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he played. I think he played Tron. Yeah.
Did he really?
If I'm not mistaken.
No.
Yes, 'cause Tron had in Legacy he became evil or something.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. He was evil. I don't remember him. But he was. It was in this. Yeah, I'm looking this up, Elliot.
Yeah, he was also Snake Eyes.
I
That's
know.
right.
We're just gonna look at Ray Park.
Let's see. Who texts Darth Maul? That would be me. In my dreams. Poor Darth. Poor Darth Maul.
Yeah, he comes by my booth at cons and stuff too. So I got
That's
a ton of
cool.
pictures with him on Facebook and Instagram.
We went go-karting with him one time.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
is
right.
great.
We went go-karting, me and my son and my friend Oli. Ray took us go-karting up in Portland.
Okay, Mike. Now you're rubbing it in, Mike. Come on now. Me and Elliot scraping knees out of the barrel. Was at the bottom of the barrel. And Mike's like, "Oh yeah, here's another one."
Yeah. I know Robert De Niro. No, I don't.
John Travolta filmed Gotti around my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Huh.
I talked to Robert Duvall. He bumped into me on the dance floor at a tango conference.
Oh yeah.
Tom Holland went filmed Spider-Man in my school, my high school.
But you weren't there though.
I was
You
there.
went-
I saw Tom Holland personally in the school. We were
find
across
a
the
picture.
street, and then what's that girl's name again? The one that plays his girlfriend, the one that plays Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I got to see her like person like up front. She came out this black Jeep and she walked to the school. They were doing the prom scene.
I ran into Carrot Top in LA.
Oh, you're lucky.
In Beverly Hills. I was staying in a hotel there. And huh?
I know Ben Shapiro.
Ah, yeah, you go. There you go. Yeah, but Carrot Top was scary, man. That dude was all jacked.
Yeah.
He was jacked, and he
Oh
was
yeah,
all,
crazy, roided out.
yeah. He looks crazy. He looks crazy. Like no one that looks like him should be that jacked. He looks like an orange werewolf. It was so. He was freaking. He was all sweaty. I was like, ugh, back away.
Here's me and these kids.
Oh, that's awesome. How'd you meet them?
Alamo City Comic Con.
That's cool.
They did a video for my daughter where they said they all like said hello to her. I'm trying to find it, but
That's awesome.
Mike and his connections.
Okay.
there's me and Randy
Hey,
Green,
yeah.
McGinnis, Randy Green, Art at my house.
That's cool.
That's fun.
So I'm gonna try. If I see McGinnis this year, can I?
Armando, that's the one who used to go out with Marlon Jackson's daughter.
Ah, I'm gonna name drop you with McGinnis this year.
Giving him a titty twister.
Oh, that's manly. That's manly.
There's me. This is at the Deadpool premiere. Well, not premiere, but Rob had a screening for a bunch of friends at a con and brought me. So
That's cool. I'm gonna name drop you with him too.
Manu Bennett.
I'm gonna say Mike Miller says, "Oh, it's Deathstroke."
Yeah, Manu.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Well, at least I know Mike Miller. I know Ethan Mascara. I know Elliot Fernandez. So those are names I drop on my family.
You know who follows me on Instagram? Sophia Lillis, the redheaded gal from It.
Oh.
And she's like a fan. She likes my stuff. And also the other guy from Michael something. I forget his last name. He's the guy that just recently he off himself from what was that band?
Linkin Park.
Linkin
This
Park.
is Martin
Who's that? Oh,
Martin Coe and Billy Zabka, and this is Jonathan Silverman.
the guy in the front is the dude from Comic Book Men, in the
Yeah.
front beard guy.
This is the producer of 24. He's friends with my manager.
Nice, nice.
John. Here's Oli with. I took this picture because George came by my booth and my friend Oli wanted a picture of him.
Right on.
Let's see what else I got here.
Who's that mustached man?
That's a buddy of mine.
Okay, not important.
Oh, this is Ray Park. This is when we went go-karting.
Oh, I would never know that, Michael. I need better.
Well, it says Ray Parker.
It does. It does, but still. Who's the Persian man there? In
That's
white.
me. You know,
You look like an extra in the Pink Panther.
there's my kids in
Oh, that's
costumes
awesome.
I made.
You made that?
Yeah.
Ingenuity.
No,
Yes,
Michael.
made them both.
Very cool, man.
That was awesome, yeah.
Wasted so much time. Oh, here's me and Richard Simmons. He's also friends with my manager, so she brought him by my booth.
That's great.
Richard Simmons.
How did that beard? You cut it off, Mike?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Huh?
Striking goat.
What are we talking about?
Your beard.
Your facial hair. What happened to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have a fight with a blade and you lost?
Randy. Oh, hey. I think we know this guy.
Oh, he's gigantic.
Yeah.
Michael, look how
That's Ethan.
small you are next to him.
I
He
know.
looks like the scarecrow from.
You know Ryan. This is JJ Kirby and Ryan Benjamin.
Oh, I've met Benjamin briefly. He was like, "Yo, what's up, man? I like your stuff." I said, "Thanks, man."
Oh, look. It's Tom Taylor.
Who's Tom Taylor?
He wrote Injustice. Here's my wife and I and George
That's your wife?
out on the town. Yeah.
Dang, Michael.
You're more built than my wife.
That's shocking.
What is she doing with you? Ugh. Just kidding.
Oh,
Just kidding.
this is
Whoa, did you
Ray,
take a picture
me
of
and-
Jesus?
I did draw. This is
I
the
thought you
first.
took a picture.
This is the weekend. That was years ago. And then this was us the night before. Ray actually took this picture of me. This is the first time I saw the Statue of Liberty, and then obviously that's Ray. And
Is it now? Is it?
this picture's funny. See Oli's face. Ray's grabbing his balls.
The things that men do.
He turned around after he's like, I'm not gay.
Oh, have at thee. Have at thee. How'd you take that picture?
I drew
They didn't
it.
have cameras back then.
Wah, wah. There's me and Billy Tucci. Everybody loves Billy. And my gorgeous wife. Here's me and Grant Imahara. His girlfriend was a big fan of mine.
Who is he?
From Mythbusters. You ever watch Mythbusters?
Oh, yeah. He's one of like the extra scientists or whatever that run the experiments. It's him and the girl. Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool, man. You're like a
Hmm.
wait. I know somebody.
Yeah.
His name is Mike S. Miller, and that's dangerous. How come how come they haven't commented on that? Is that Sergeant Slaughter? Do you
I
know
was about to say the
Sergeant Slaughter?
same thing. Is it Mike?
What? Sergeant
that-
Slaughter? Yeah, that was a Sergeant Slaughter,
Look like?
Cosplay.
and I was photobombing him.
Nice.
Where's me and Jason Momoa?
What?
Yeah, I'll wait for your response, Elliot.
What? You know Jason Momoa? Are you for real?
No, oh, I've met him several times though.
Did you add Mike in your
Oh, there's
Instagram,
me.
Elliot?
When I when George took me to breakfast and I had all that stuff signed.
Oh, cool.
That's the picture I was looking for before I couldn't find.
Oh, by the
here
way,
it is, right?
because of you, I
Piece.
bought. Go ahead.
I said this is the piece Dennis Pruch one.
Oh yeah.
George signed.
Yeah,
Because of me, you bought.
I picked up on Kindle. I got the WoW cards.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you did any work
Nice.
for it. I mean, you said you did. I wasn't sure. It was a novel.
A couple of things. I didn't do anything on the comics. So this is my friend Jesse. You wouldn't know him, but you'd know the people that he's a photographer. He works for Victoria's Secret, so you probably have seen a lot of his pictures.
Next time you see him, you better punch him in the mouth for standing too close to your wife. I'm like, what? You better back up. Hey man. Back to Jason Momoa.
Come on.
Talk to me about that. I only saw him from afar. He when he did the Conan movie, he was here in Tampa for that particular Tampa Bay Comic-Con, and he was hanging out in the Frazetta booth. It was not that far away from me, and I was like, "There's Jason Momoa." I kind of have a man crush on that guy. Not gonna lie.
Oh man.
Dude, he's a Harley guy. He rides bikes. I'm like, yeah, man, let's do it. Let's go ride. But I don't have a bike anymore.
Caballero is?
No.
Was that young Mike that I just saw?
I think it was.
Mike, show us young Mike.
You ever heard of the Bones Brigade?
No.
It was a skater group in the 80s. It was like Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Well, the Cab was one of the guys in the Bones Brigade. He was like the most famous skater in the 80s before.
He still skates
Tony.
somewhat, not doesn't he?
He does still skate, but this is my kitchen.
See, look how slick he is. This is him.
I've known
my kitchen.
I was 14 years old. In fact, if you scroll up here,
Look at young Mike.
where was it? Steve actually hired me when I was 14 years old to do his album cover for Odd Man Out. This was the first thing I've ever had published.
Wow.
That is impressive, man. That means you joined us when you were 5 years old?
What?
So that means you've been joined since you were 5, right?
Mike, how's your father says, are you Facebook friends with Gail Simone, Mike?
I don't know. Am I?
Yeah, maybe. I think I am.
Possibly. Yeah, this is little me.
What? That's not you, Mike.
They called me Blondie because I was the only blonde in the street in Hawaii.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So wait, so you were in Hawaii. I think you said that to me one time. I think you grew up there?
No, I was born there, lived there until I was about 4.
So you look like the kid from Life Cereal.
What's Gravy Gate? That's funny.
Gravy Gate. What?
Oh,
what's going on there, Mike?
Fight? What happened there?
Oh, That was when I got. Okay, so my friends were in a bar fight, and at the time I was a young, stupid pacifist, and so I like a friend of mine was getting stomped on by a bouncer, and so I pushed the bouncer off of him, and rather than fight the bouncer, I laid across my friend defensively so that he wouldn't get hurt, and the bouncer used my head as a football.
Oh,
There's my wife.
Oh man, that sucks, Mike.
hey, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah. Oh, Paul Smith.
Really? That's
Paul Michael Smith. Yeah, he came to my wedding. We were good friends back then.
No
Mike,
kidding.
you met when you were 15 years old, man. How old are you in that picture?
23 maybe? 24?
You were friends with Paul Smith like that, man? All right, man. You know
Back
what?
in the day.
You win, Mike. You win.
Jason
Momoa again?
Yeah, I don't know where the Jason Momoa picture is. I was looking for it.
Jason Pearson, man. That guy was
I actually got this dude, Umberto.
Oh, him.
This was like 1994. That's how old this picture is.
That guy.
You don't like Umberto?
I don't like his.
He looks like the brother from the movie Charlie Sheen. Amy.
John Chris.
Who?
Creator of Ren and Stimpy.
No way. All right.
Yeah.
You win, Mike. You win.
He looks like one of the guys from Revenge of the Nerds.
What?
You never seen Revenge of the Nerds? The guy with the blonde hair and the glasses?
Oh, yeah.
You lied to us, Mike. There is no Jason Momoa.
Good. I like how smooth you are with those detractions.
Let me see.
Who else?
Probably
Who else?
No, that's probably in my Instagram folder on Facebook.
What?
We're gonna look to like 50 more celebrities before he finds Jason Momoa.
Instagram
How old is your
photos.
wife? She looks so young.
Yeah.
That's nice two-face.
And I'm saying that not to be rude. She just looks like the same age in all the pictures you've shown. It's like she hadn't aged at all. That's weird.
Man, your son is your splitting image, man.
Wait a minute, Mike. Is your wife really a robot?
Imported from Japan.
Oh, Len Wein about a month before he passed away.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he signed my original. So cool. Yeah, he sat next to my daughter at San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, here's what's his face from Battlestar Galactica, Michael Hogan. He played Saul on Battlestar.
Oh, yeah. And that's your boy Natowski, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to mention him.
Huh?
Oh, here's Michael, what's his face? Trucco, also from Battlestar. Why isn't it showing? There you go. Trucco.
Yeah, that's cool. Wait. Are you holding his finger?
Yeah, let's check that out. No.
He said, hey, hold my finger. Hold my finger. Like, yeah. Hey, your daughter?
It's my daughter.
Go ahead. How old is she there?
14, I think.
Is she 16 now?
Yeah. So San Diego Comic-Con, dude, she made so much money that year.
Good for her. That's
everyone.
Cool.
My daughter got into San Diego Comic-Con.
Mike, you're a cool dad, man. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I made this out of cardboard and duct tape.
Yeah, fancy.
Let's see.
Very creative, Mike.
My wife on our wedding day.
It was a dark wedding.
So long.
Look, it's the same in the same person. All the pictures, same age.
Mike married a vampire. We don't know it yet.
No, I think Mike has a clones under his
Oh.
house, and he's
Mike
like,
is
he's
a
got
clone.
OCD.
Wow, Instagram's slow. Maybe I should scroll down and let it load.
That's Facebook.
Is it Facebook that's slow?
Maybe because you're, I don't know, using it. I don't know. Seems like everything's
Should I
slow.
try it on?
Are they taking down our?
What's the chat bored by this?
I don't know how many people are on here. How many people were in
I
here?
don't know.
Excuse me. There's 122 people watching. They seem to be intrigued.
Grievous.
By,
You know Kevin Grievous? You know Kevin, right?
yeah, I do not know him personally, but I know who he is for sure.
Yeah.
He's the deep voice werewolf. He's
Yeah.
also a creator of comic books.
Yeah, I've been friends with him for
Wait a minute.
ever.
Is that the one from that movie?
From
Underworld?
Underworld.
Yeah.
Didn't he write that story?
He wrote the original. And actually, that's a funny thing. He kind of credits me with giving him permission to. Kevin is a devout Christian. And so he was asking me, because I was a professional and he hadn't done anything yet. He actually asked me if I thought it was okay for Christians to write fiction because it's not true. And I'm like, yeah, totally, dude. It's like, Jesus talked in parables. There's always this kind of, it's. And so anyways, he told me later, like I met him in real life because it was just on the internet, on the AOL message boards. And then years later, I met him at a con for the first time. And he's like, yeah, man, I totally credit you with the. Cool, dude. And then here's Daredevil.
Ah, that's cool. But he can't see you though.
I know.
I'm so stupid.
I have a video of me and what's his face? Played Superman, half Japanese. Why can't I remember his name? Dean Cain. I think I've shared that on stream before.
Well, Dean Cain said I was talented once.
And he said, "Psych."
No, you thought I was jealous before? Forget it. How's your father says? Any photos of you and Jussie Smollett?
That's me and Claudio Sanchez, Coheed and Cambria.
No way.
I worked with him. Armory
All right.
Wars.
Do you know the dudes from Rage Against the Machine?
No.
Forget it. You don't know anybody then.
There's me and Manu again. Is that a different picture? No, that's the same picture.
Look at him. He's like twisting the knife.
I'm just trying to. You want to see Momoa? I'm trying to find Momoa. I've got at least one. I've got like pictures with him like 2 or 3 times. So.
Oh, it's not one picture. At least 3 times.
It's me and Ed again. Me and my wife again. There's one.
Dudes, Pride of the Gypsies.
What is he wearing?
Whatever he wants.
What?
Leave him alone.
That's right.
He will punch you right in the teeth. I love that guy, man.
Yeah, me too.
He was cosplaying. That's what it was.
Yeah, the first time we met, dude, he gave me this huge hug because I was like, hey, I'm the guy that draws the Game of Thrones comics. I met him up at a hotel in Dragon Con, and I'm like, I draw the Game of Thrones comics. He's all, did you do that cover of Khaleesi where she's like got the dragon behind her and all the flames? I'm all, yeah, that was me. He's all, So my man, and he like gave me this huge bear hug, and I'm like, oh, I felt like a child. He's so huge.
He's like, "Can I take you home, Mike?"
And then I'm all, oh, it's cool, man. Can I get a picture with you? So, no, F you. And then he's like,
That's when you say, "Hey, I have a friend who likes you." Same
this is I don't remember this dude's. He's Steve Lund. He's an actor from some, I don't know, vampire show or something. And then there's you know him?
Owen Hart.
Oh,
Billy Zabka.
No,
yeah, it's Johnny.
Like John.
Sweep the,
Sweep the leg.
sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Sweep the
We
leg,
hung
Johnny.
out all night. That was,
he was on Bit and Mike, the other guy before.
Do you know
Oh, yeah?
Bono?
okay.
Do you know Bono?
No.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
too
know
bad.
Bono. I'm sorry, I don't know Bono.
Do you know the guy? Do you know the guy from the old Time to Make a Donuts commercials?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know him either.
It's time to make the donuts.
Yeah, yeah. He was also the cream cheese guy, right?
I can't remember. I remember for the Dunkin' Donut commercials though.
I don't know. I just witnessed the who's who of Hollywood and entertainment with Mike Isabella.
This is my buddy Johnny. He's actually good friends with Mike Tyson.
Wow.
And you'll never guess how my weird friend from San Jose ends up being good friends with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson raises pigeons. Did you know that?
Yeah, right. It's like, you mean like roof pigeons, like where you set them free and they come back and fly around?
Yeah, tumblers.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So does Johnny. Johnny raises pigeons. So there's this weird little pigeon raising community. And so, yeah, there's Johnny's got pictures of Tyson at his house and stuff, and they're having barbecues and stuff. And it's like,
Where I
that's
come
just
from,
right.
where I come from, they do that a lot. They got like these things and they capture them.
That's just ludicrous. That's just ludicrous.
I made this costume from scratch, from material,
Oh,
the
that's
gloves
awesome.
and everything.
Isaac looks like a girl.
I know. Isaac had long hair back then. Cats melding into one.
That's cool.
Hey, there's your guy,
Who?
The plague doctor.
your plague doctor. That was Elijah.
Yeah. Do you know Val Kilmer?
I did Val Kilmer.
I did it. I did it. I entertainment.
Mike, you should open up your own costume shop.
Yeah, I don't have that much time. I ain't got time for that.
Well, that's pretty great, Mike. You're a pretty popular dude, man.
Yeah.
I know. I can only say I know you. That's all I got. That's all I need.
Oh yeah, and then there's this one.
Yeah, see how he put his banner?
Yeah, that's about it, I guess.
It's like Mike and his wife don't age. It's like this, like
What? Who doesn't age?
Mike and his wife.
I think, again,
Check this out.
I think she's a vampire,
So I
and
said,
Mike is just there to tag along.
the man with no name.
Yeah.
That's I'm basing my next book on him, on the man with no name. Yeah.
And you guys, I think he's doing a show. This was my old editor, Jason Liebig, but he's doing like this, like some sort of a candy show, I think, on the Food Network now.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I see him. I seen him.
Yeah, he was my editor at the X office back when I was doing X-Man and stuff.
How did he? Huh?
I don't know. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Here's Cheeks. You a fan of Cheeks?
Yeah. Wait, is
Sean
that Bono?
Kelly? Huh?
Is that Bono?
No.
Okay.
This is Bob Burden, Flaming Carrot. The
Okay.
guy that did Flaming Carrot. Anyways, I don't even know who this guy is. He's a football player. So I'm like, hey, gonna take a picture?
Yeah, if you don't got a picture of Donald Trump, you don't know nobody.
I know, right? I need a Trump.
See, yeah, that collection is moot now. No Trump, no front.
Mm-hmm.
No Trump. No Trump, bro.
Oh, you got Trump paper toilet?
No, it's too much gold. Michael, I love you, man. I gotta get going. I'm falling asleep.
All right, bro.
Because I'm so mystified by your collection of friends. I don't even know how to talk anymore. I'm done. I can't talk.
Pictures of people. You want me to leave you for the Jason Momoa?
Oh no, I saw
So I know. Yes, I know Arthur Adams.
Later, Elliot.
Y'all be good now. You here?
Later, Elliot.
Later, brother.
Good
Thanks
night,
so much
bro.
for letting me hang out.
Night.
Peace.
Mike, no, I troll you trigger. No pics with daddy. What do you mean no pics with daddy? What do you mean, Lee Monger? What does thou mean by daddy?
Lee Monger. I think it's one of Elliot's clones. You met a lot of people, man. Jeez.
Well, that was over a long period of time. Oh, I should probably stop presenting my. There you go. I'm getting friend requests on Facebook now. Guys, come on, don't fuck me on Facebook. I only friend people on Facebook that I know personally. Daddy Trump. Yeah, no issues with Daddy Trump. Sorry. Zaid says, thanks for the chill entertainment, guys. I'm writing chapter 2 of my comic script. Magic things are coming along. Can't wait to show y'all. Dude, you can't write and listen to things at the same time?
Who said?
Work like that.
You do it for a while, it becomes easy.
Oh, where's the pics with the most important person, EVS? I don't have any pics with EVS, actually.
You guys ever did cons together, you and EVS?
I've been to cons at the same time, and we've met at cons, but we haven't like gone to cons together.
No, that's what I mean, like doing the cons at the same time. That's
like
cool.
being at a con at the same time.
Yeah. That's awesome. My first con, believe it or not, my whole entire life was meeting Elliot. I've never been to cons.
What was in New York?
Over here in Florida.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. That was this year.
Max Hammer says he wasn't impressed until Zabka.
His name is Joel Anthony Scorn. I named it Joel after my brother, and Anthony kind of like after my first name. Mm.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I named Lone Star after my grandfather.
Oh, nice.
Robert Miller.
Nice. Actually, the villains in Detective Dead are named after my nephews.
I'm sure that's a good thing, bro.
Yeah, and the one that killed his wife is basically my oldest nephew.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Family.
Yeah. The only thing I don't make is like when I create my female villains, I don't have nieces. But even so, I don't use my daughter's names at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them associated with the things that can happen in those comic books.
Oh, sure, but the nephew's no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw those guys.
Yeah. When they get older, they'll understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. My next book, which I hopefully can get it going, is Dead Man Outlaw.
Dead Man Outlaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it as a manga.
That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Matt Costin is live. Why didn't Matt come in here, Martha? Oh, Martha, we got to get together. We got to get together.
What? That's the one that did the. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. He brought that extra. That was it. That epic bid session.
Yeah, yeah. He's the one that bought the other one too, the Ringo one.
Hmm.
He's going to be a Comicsgate historian someday. He's going to have all the historic Comicsgate art.
I'm telling you, eventually, because we're not gonna be Comicsgate forever. We're gonna evolve from this.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever buys these artwork, these art pieces, while we still Comicsgate's got a gold mine in their hands. Or at least I like to think so.
It's history, man. It's changing. It's going to change the industry. Well, the industry is going to change regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to be on the cusp of it.
Right. Yep.
Shaping the future.
My wife asked me the other day, did you ever think since you was a child that one day you'd be creating your own comic book? I said, no. My dream as a child was always to be a lawyer or to fly a fighter plane. That's about it.
I'm not sure that was a trade up, brother.
I was in the army, so she says, at least you're not in the army no more. At least you're doing this. Like, yeah, but I wanted to finish the army.
I liked the army.
I do. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, or before I go to sleep, I have like this feeling, like what could have been if I would have just finished it all.
Yeah, I never worry about stuff like that.
Yeah, you got a talent.
No, but I've had opportunities.
Yeah.
Wandered or changed or pulled out from under me that if I cared about that sort of thing, I would have gray hair and freaking would have killed somebody by now.
Yeah. I imagine. Man, I was thinking about that beating that you showed me. That's crazy, man.
The what?
That thing you showed me, that picture of your bloody eye.
Oh, yeah. That was I think I got 11 or 14 stitches. Something like that.
Wow. Must have been rough.
Yeah.
I got jumped by
It wasn't pleasant. It was not pleasant.
2002?
Oh no, dude, I was a kid. That was
I was gonna say, I was like, man, 2001 is when I got jumped.
No, I was maybe 21 when that happened. So
me and you, we both got the same age when we got our beatdowns. Yeah, I was 21 also.
Well,
why is it when you're in your 20s, you do like the most craziest, dumbest things ever?
Well, I was in this stupid pacifist phase, and I was hanging out with the wrong crowd to be a pacifist because my friends loved to fight. Yeah. In fact, they thought that I got them into fights more. I remember this one time we were at this house party, and you know how like back in the day you're in party trains, right? So you're just driving all around town looking for, and then we heard about this one party. It's totally nowhere near our school district, right? So we're like we all drive over there. I think we were like probably 3 carfuls of dudes, and we go into this party where we don't know anybody, right? Or we're just wandering around, and there's this chick who like locks eyes on me, and it's like I had her in a trance or something. She was just, it was weird. It was weird. Like I just like took her out front, right? And like I guess it was her boyfriend. Came barreling out of the party, and like the whole party came outside with him because they're like, someone's like, hey dude, your girlfriend just went out front with some other dude. And the guy like gets right up in my face like, why are you out here with my girlfriend? Blah, blah, blah. Right. And from out of nowhere, my friend Carlos, who's like this 6'4", 250 solid muscle black dude, just like, I didn't even see him. All I saw was this guy was standing in front of me, and he just gets sideswiped by Carlos and just takes him down. And then my 3 little carfuls of friends start fighting this entire party.
Oh no. Jeez.
Like, did I do that?
Wow. That's crazy,
Oh,
Mike.
so funny.
Oh man. How you guys got out of that situation, man?
We eventually just got in the car and peeled out of there. I don't even remember.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. One of my buddies, Ben, was like one of these crazy dudes. He ended up going to Iraq, and like he was, gosh, what do you call those guys that parachute in first? Or they go in first?
Paratroopers?
Yeah, maybe.
Paratroopers, they
I guess. Yeah,
they
because
do-
he freaking collected ears.
Yeah, right, really?
So gross. Yeah.
That's the
You are
cavalry, right?
He was already like super crazy violent, like before he went into the army or the Marines or whatever the hell he went to.
Right.
But dude, he's like, he came back and starts telling me stories. I'm like, dude, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Yeah, it's crazy. I had my cousin. He did like I think 2 tours, and he said when they had him doing this like guard post, what it was they call it, and they were throwing bodies in front of his post. You know, he says that thing will get to you. You see they just come up, they'll drive up, they'll take the body, dump it there, headless or just there dead, and they'll leave it there for hours, and you're not allowed to leave your post, and you gotta wait for somebody else to come and move it, and he said it would traumatize you, you know.
Yeah. Oof.
That's crazy. But I had the similar situation as yours. You know, when I got jumped by these certain gang members, it was over a woman. You know, a woman that didn't belong to me. Yeah, and then it was so bad that when I was arrested, because the guy I left the scene and I came back and I turned myself in, right, and the guy pressed charges and they had me locked up and I was coughing up like blood, so they took me to the hospital. So I had to spend like I think it was like 5 or 7 days in the hospital handcuffed until they did surgery, and then I had to do the next couple of days in the bookings until the judge saw me. So I was just beat up, and I had the stitches in my eye because they cracked they fractured some bone there. I don't know what's it called, and then I had a broken nose also. So you start like, man, Mike, I can relate to Mike, man.
Yeah, Mike did dumb stuff in his teens and early 20s.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, right? Because real quick on Christianity, right? People see Christians as people that live their lives in holiness. You know, that they've never experienced life, that they don't understand where they're coming from. But that's wrong, because most people that are Christians are people that used to be drug dealers, drug addicts, you know, gangsters, you know, people of all walks of life. You know,
Well, I wouldn't say most people, but plenty of them.
Yeah, plenty of them, exactly. Right. You know.
Yeah. I don't need to go into all the things I did.
Right. I guess it like if let's say you speak to somebody.
18 now, so he can.
I say like if you're in a situation, right, where you're ministering to somebody about the Lord, and the guy kind of relates to one of your life experiences, you can relay that message. You know, hey, look, I've been through this and this and that. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did lots of dumb things too. Everybody does dumb things. Even Christians, oddly enough.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. One of the things I try to teach my kids is that there's no such thing as friends. It's like you don't believe nobody. You know, there's no such thing as friends. Friends will betray you.
Yeah, I don't teach my kids that.
Yeah, I tell my kids don't do that because I got carjacked one time by my own friend.
Yeah.
So I try to teach my kids lessons like, no, don't believe nobody. You know, if you feel suspicious, you feel like in your heart something don't feel right, you should walk away.
Yeah, I'm more. My wife is more like you are. I'm quick to trust,
Right.
and I'm quick to forgive now. I wasn't when I was young, man. I would hold a grudge like nobody's business,
Same
but not anymore. I'm generally very forgiving, especially if you ask for forgiveness. I'm like so quick to forgive. But if I can tell you're just full of crap, then hey,
Right.
what do you want from me here?
No, I hear you on that.
Orbital bone. Orbital bone. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the names of none of the bones of the body.
You talking about the bone right by your cheek?
Yeah,
Under
right,
your
like
cheek?
slightly above it.
Oh,
Like is the bone is your cheekbone, right? But slightly above it, right underneath the eyelid, the bottom eyelid is like that bone
yeah.
right
I think
there.
that's orbital bone.
Yeah, they fractured that because I got stomped and they kicked my ribs and everything.
Yeah, that's no good. That's no good.
Mm.
I actually stayed out of fights most of my life because everybody knew I was trained in martial arts.
Mm,
So
which is
nobody
good.
wanted.
I always wanted to learn martial arts. I never got the chance. The farthest I got to do was learn a bit of Wing Chun.
Oh
But
yeah,
that was like,
I love Wing Chun.
but that's like when I was already like 29, and I couldn't do it. I did it for like 2 or 3 months.
Mhm.
You know.
You learn the basics.
Yeah, like the first form basically.
Well,
And then
there's not Wing Chun isn't that. Uh, it's not like wushu or something. It doesn't have that much.
right,
You know,
right. You mostly grounded throughout the whole entire
center line, all
right.
that stuff. Yeah.
Now like boxing, like that's something you learn on your own or with your friends. Like slap boxing, stuff like that.
The stuff that gets you expelled from school.
Yeah.
I don't like boxing.
You don't like boxing?
Yeah, I love boxing. It comes in so handy. Oh, that looks so good, Mike. Jeez.
Thank you. Yeah, wait till I get to the bricks. The bricks are going to be fun, actually.
So how long does a piece like this usually takes you?
I don't know, man. I've been sitting here looking through Facebook and Instagram, so I can't really judge on this one.
Right. I was trying to do perspective the other day, and I'm still trying to do it. And it's already been like two days already.
It's so funny. I learned perspective in 4th grade.
Nah, not me.
I mean, nobody does that, but it's like my mom only had like 3 or 4 art books, like,
Right.
and perspective was one of them. So it was like, oh, good, I know how to draw flowers, birds, horses, and perspective.
Wow, that's awesome.
The bird,
That's awesome.
the perspective, and the horses have come in handy since the Game of Thrones stuff, particularly with the horses. So.
Right. My thing is like trying to get the character or animals or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
perspective with the scene.
Mm.
Like how do you know where to place the character?
Practice, practice, practice. And reference.
Right. Yeah, I've been going like on Google and like just screen grabbing a couple of images there just to practice some different styles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And taking like male models or female models, athletic build, endomorph, whatever it is, and just trying to study the shape.
Man, how long have I been on?
Yeah. 2 hours?
2 hours?
Yes, sir.
2 hours and only 3 super chats.
Hmm.
Shame.
No love for you, Mike.
I know. All right, man. Oh, you know what I noticed today? People were saying that my comments were off. I've been like my comments are like off now, so I have to go in and turn on my comments for my individual
I remember
uploads.
was saying something about
Really?
Yeah, YouTube, man, YouTube freaking sucking.
Man, I hope that 80 wins that lawsuit against Twitter, man. You know, because that'll be the stepping stone to get the ball rolling on all these platforms.
Right? Here, let me see if I can open up another window. Creator Studio. Video manager. All right, let me go to here. It says advanced settings. Oh, I guess it doesn't say it now because I already did it. But yeah, it said something to do with protecting children and all that stuff, and it says that all my channel's comments are now turned off. So yeah, I have to go in and turn on every time I upload a new video. I have to turn on the comments.
If they want to protect children, they should go ahead and eliminate that Momo that's going around.
The what?
The Momo, you heard about that yet?
No.
It's like the Momo challenge where a kid's watching, like, for example, Peppa Pig or one of these children's shows, and then this thing pops up. It's like a Japanese design doll or, I guess, character, and then it tells the kids to go kill their friends or their mom or father or themselves. And if they don't do it, the parents or their siblings are going to suffer or die or get killed by them, you know, by the people that are issuing the video. So kids are not right now. Momo, you never heard of it? The Momo challenge? Yeah, look it up. Yeah, kids are killing themselves because of it.
No.
Yep.
Momo.
It says, hey, if you don't do it, we're going to kill your parents. And the kids go ahead and they kill themselves, or they'll kill their parents, or their parents are sleeping, or set the house on fire and stuff like that.
Where did you hear about this?
My mom called me from New York and gave me a warning that she saw something in the news, and so I decided to do research myself. And I looked into it, and I told my kids, I had to explain to my kids that whatever they see, you know, just ignore it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy world, you know.
Is there reports of this actually happening?
Yeah, it's all over the internet. You'll find it. Momo challenge.
All right, I'll look it up later.
Yeah, it's sick, sick.
Leo Kuhn says, for 200 yen, invite Brightweiser and celebrate with his 180K. It's 144 here. He's probably asleep.
Yeah, like,
I don't think Mitch stays up this late.
Yeah, it's like probably where he's at is probably like what, like 240. Like right now I'm 244, right? So it's probably the same time for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's over there. Or he's in, where is he? Louisiana?
Arkansas?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's not 144.
1144.
It's at 144.
I said 144? That's probably 144 where he lives.
Right.
Yeah. Momo is this ugly bird that's on 4chan. No police report has found that anyone has actually been harmed from a Momo challenge, says Rhaegar. People like this, though.
It sounds like that old Blue Whale challenge thing, where people do things they to hurt themselves.
I don't know. These kids today, why do they do these stupid challenges?
That's like they were afraid that the kids were going to do that Sandra Bullock challenge. What's it called? Oh, what's it called? Where they blindfold you and you gotta do things while blindfold.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Some freaking girl did the Bird Box, right? Bird Box challenge.
Yeah, there you go.
Some girl did that in a car and got into an accident.
Oh my goodness.
Thankfully didn't hurt the and like, man, watching the sheriff or the cop or whatever, like trying to explain what's happening. And he's just like, you can see this bewilderment on his face, like, what in the hell is wrong with you?
It's so dumb.
What level of stupidity do you have to steep to blindfold yourself while you're driving a car?
And I don't know why people risk do something like that, because driving is not a right, it's a privilege. So you can lose that privilege at any moment.
And if you are dumb enough to do that, you should lose your privilege forever.
Hmm. Right, right, exactly. You know, that she would have killed somebody or a kid, you know?
That's right.
It would be horrible.
Hey, do you hear about that that YouTuber that drove his McLaren into traffic?
No.
What was his name, Elijah?
Oh.
Max something. There was some YouTuber, some 18-year-old freaking video. I guess he was a video game YouTuber or something. Dude had a $500,000 McLaren. I got stuck in this traffic because it happened here in San Diego.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he drove his McLaren the wrong way up the 805 and drove it smack into some minivan and killed like 2 or 3 members of a family and himself.
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah,
So he was just trying to kill himself.
dumb freaking. Yeah, either that or he just thought he was invincible or something. I don't know.
Crazy. You know, money doesn't satisfy your needs, man. It gets bills paid, but that's all it does. You know, you're never gonna feel happy with all the money in the world.
Yeah. No, money can't make you happy. It can just make life easier, but
Right.
yeah, I don't know if you ever heard me talk about the when they did that happiness survey of people who are like call themselves like truly happy.
Right.
So religious people in America were like, if you considered yourself like really religious, like really faithful in your faith, you were 34% of those surveyed said that they were very happy, right? But when you went to Mexico, which is, you know, Mexico's practically a third world country. In most of the country, it is a third world country.
Right.
7%, more than double the number of people who said they were religious said they were truly happy.
Wow.
Right?
So what do you think it is then?
Gratitude.
Yeah.
Gratitude, man.
I agree. I agree.
You can,
My wife comes from a third world country. She comes from a Dominican Republic, and you know they got the lights that go out. You know, sometimes water is bad. You know, they get the floods and stuff like that. And she's very she's very grateful about a lot of things. You know?
Yeah.
And with that, we over here in America, we're spoiled. You know, we got so many things so easy.
Well, hey, DR, man, compared to Haiti, they're spoiled.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
You're right. You're right. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people from Venezuela that they'd be more than grateful they were here.
Oh yeah, my buddy Tio Gonzalez, the colorist that did the cover A.
Right.
Yeah, he came from Venezuela. I've known him for a decade or more, probably more, like 15 years. And we'd always communicated over the internet, and I'd hire him for stuff. But man, it got to the point where the Bolivar, it was like he wouldn't even ask me to pay him for stuff because he couldn't take the money. Because when you'd go, if you transfer $100 American to a Western Union in Venezuela, they'd freaking mug you on the way home.
Oh wow!
You're out. It's like, hey, man, somebody's getting $100 US, which was like, there it was getting so bad on the black market. It was like 8,000 or 80,000, some crazy number of Bolivar for $1 US. So like $100 would be like all the money in the world. So yeah, it got so sketchy that, and he got out of there about 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
That's good, man.
I
know a lady that my aunt brought over here. She's from, I think, Colombia, is it? Or I don't know if I where. Oh, El Salvador. And she's nervous. She's scared, right? Because she's here on like temporary papers for work, like visa. And she left her daughter behind, and so she's trying to work hard to get her papers so she could bring her kid. And she said that her parents are calling her and saying that they're taking kids off the bus stop and snatching them up and selling them for parts.
Oh my God.
So she's frightened. So she's trying to do her best to get her daughter over here. But they said that what they're doing is now they had to put bars in the window because when people are sleeping, they break into the window and take the kid out. You know, so it's crazy.
It's a crazy world, man. Freaking that whole continent's screwed up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Except maybe
Right.
Costa Rica. Maybe if they can make their way to Costa Rica, they'll be okay.
It makes you wonder, right?
Yeah,
You know?
socialism is evil. That's right, Rhaegar. Do you know that in the early part of last century, 100 years ago, Argentina was the wealthiest country in the Western Hemisphere?
Really?
Yeah. Yep. And then you know what they did?
What?
They became socialist.
Hmm.
Now you know what they are?
The worst country in the region.
Poorest countries, yeah,
Wow.
in the hemisphere.
People don't understand, man. You know, socialism is not the answer. It's not. It's not gonna do
And it
nothing.
depends on the question. If the question is, what don't you want for your country? Then it's the answer.
Mm-hmm. You know, my mother was telling me that in New York, and I'm pretty sure she's correct on this, that they just passed a bill or something like that where they made the colleges free.
What?
Yeah. New York is already it's a socialist state. People haven't realized it yet because they're asleep, but it is.
So stupid. Well, Donald should be happy. I heard him on that chat saying he wanted free college and stuff. I just want free college and free healthcare. It's like,
But is it truly?
It ain't free.
It's exactly. That's what I was saying. Because of the taxpayers, you know, who thinks paying
That's
for
right. That's right. It's not just that. I mean, look to Europe. Look at Europe. They have free college there, and you end up with a whole bunch of people that spent all this money and time at college getting these worthless degrees that don't help them in life at all. You know.
Right. You know, like I went to Full Sail, right? And even though I enjoyed my time there, I could have learned what I learned there through YouTube, you know, or through reading books.
Yeah, you can learn almost anything nowadays through YouTube,
or
through Udemy, or one of those tutorial courses you can buy, or whatever, man.
Right.
I mean, I used to just sit here and listen to lectures from colleges on iTunes University. I haven't done it in forever, but that's where I got a true sense of what socialism is, because I would go and I would listen to like socialist teachers and freaking
I would say
communist teachers, at Harvard or Yale or wherever. I would just listen to what they were teaching.
Isn't it crazy that Harvard, that used to be once a Christian college, it's ridiculous.
It is. It's beyond ridiculous.
I would say the only degrees worth getting through a college are like becoming a doctor or pediatrician or something like that.
Or a lawyer, yeah.
Or a lawyer, right. An engineer.
Although you could probably learn just as much through books and whatever. I don't know, as long as you can pass the bar exam.
Right.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you can earn your degree as a lawyer in prison, you can do it from your home. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ain't busting in Harvard law professors to prison so you can get your
right. It's funny you say that because there was a story that my uncle was telling me, because when I got jumped into that and the hospital I was in, my uncle said, "Hey, did you know that the top surgeon that's there learned what he learned through prison?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, "Get out of here." He's like, "Yeah." He did he read books, and then he went, and I don't know what he did to get I don't know, it was a license, what it was, certified, what it is, and he passed, and then he became a top surgeon.
Yeah, there you go. It's all books, bro.
Right.
I mean, obviously, he's learn how to cut people open, but
he had practice.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time you go to school or, university or whatever, they give you books to read and then they just lecture you. And
Right.
then they give you tests to see if you learned the stuff in the books.
And make you write everything you read.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So anybody can learn from books.
Give me a 20-page report on this topic.
Yeah.
That's how it's for me right now. Like I'm on break from Liberty because I just like ran out of aid. So right now I'm just taking a break. So they make you write. I write like sometimes 10 to 20-page reports, and it sucks. It's not easy because come on, man. I understand that you want me to make sure I'm learning things about the Lord and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure I don't know. I just disagree with the fact that they're making the gospel such like a system of education. Like I don't know.
Where are you going?
Huh?
Where are you going?
Well, I was going for my pastoral degree.
Oh.
And I want to finish it, but I would say to myself,
Why do you
my wife,
why do you want a pastoral degree?
I want to go and open up a church for the Lord and probably do some evangelism around there.
Why do you need a degree to do that?
Well, to like visit hospitals and what do you call that? And prisons, because you need like some type of like I don't know, some ID or something for them to let you in.
Oh, you do? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless you go with like a pastor or somebody like that.
I'm pretty sure you can. Right? I mean, what's his face? Dave Johnson is a minister. He probably got something online, and he did it just to be a what's the word? Douchebag? Yeah, something like that. But if you want to do it just to be a witness or whatever, then
I mean, I witness regardless, with or without.
Yeah.
I just know that
to those particular locales.
Yeah.
These quills starting to give me problems.
Are quills expensive to get?
Well, I got these in Japan, so it'd be hard for me to get them again. But actually, I don't even remember how much they were. I think they were like $1.40 each or something.
That's cheap. Jeez. I thought you were gonna say like maybe $30-$40.
A quill? No,
Yeah.
it's just the tip, man. It's just the piece.
All right.
The holder wasn't too expensive either.
Get like one of those Mitch Brettweiser pens.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. That's silly. I just ordered $140 worth of brushes though.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, because I like using brush. I've been using a quill so much because I don't have a good brush.
Right. But it's crazy how something of low quality can do just as good work as something of high quality. Or is that no?
Quality. It's a quill is just a piece of stamped metal, so
right.
It shouldn't be very expensive.
I don't get how you do all those details and where you know where to put the creases in the coat.
Practice. I keep explaining this practice concept to you, but you don't seem to want to listen.
No, it's just I'm trying to figure out there's gotta be a way that I can figure this out. Because when I was young, I used to draw a lot. I used to just put like creases everywhere because I didn't know where to put them.
Ah, it's not hard. You learn. It's all about draping.
Oh, draping, like the curtains.
Yeah, everything drapes. Everything starts from, a point that the drape is hanging from, right? And then you're bunching up into the corners, right? And then here it's all just draping down, draping down, draping down.
I see.
Here drapes, but then you have creases because of, armpits or whatever. So actually, I'm putting in these are more like wrinkles than creases.
Right.
But Uh,
Because I tried to draw Hellboy, and I did the sleeve on his arm, and I tried at the creases, but it looked more like like the arm was just straight. It looked funny, you know. It didn't look like it would look like a sleeve.
okay, so if you have a ball,
Right.
right, and you drape a ball on top of a table, right?
Okay.
If you drape something on it, the drape is going to pull down away from the ball, right?
Yeah.
But then what happens when it gets to the table is it sort of bunches up. It sort of makes little. I mean, this is obviously a very simplified version of it,
Right.
but it'll bunch up on the table, and you have when something bunches, it creates pockets, right,
Hmm.
like this, and then other pockets, and variations on pockets, right. When you have a knee, right, and then
Right.
you have something, you have a hip, you have a knee, it's gonna bunch here, right? It's gonna bunch here, and then it's going to drape. Well, if it's tight here, then it's not going to drape, but it's going to drape here until, well, if it's too long for the foot, then it'll drape, and again, it'll bunch at the bottom.
Right. Right.
Bunching, draping, bunching, creasing. Yeah, accordion, my son says. But basically, yeah, these folds here they'll tend to look like this, right?
Right.
And then that. Oversimplified, but
Hmm.
you get the concept.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna try to practice that tomorrow.
Yeah, just look at how things drape. I mean, look at somebody, some life drawing. Draw somebody.
Yeah, I've been carrying wherever I go, like where I drive places to pick up my kids from school or go with my wife to appointments. I've been carrying my sketchbook and I'm just drawing everything I see.
Good. Well, pay close attention to why things work the way they do. Think of it like an engineer, not like you're not just looking at shapes, but you're understanding why the shapes are doing what they're doing and how to
Right.
deconstruct them and reconstruct them in your imagination rather than on
Right.
rather than having to reference always. Referencing is good, but you should at some point understand what you're copying so that you can just plug it into your head and use it later.
It's funny you say that because the other day, I don't know why I was just like observing everything around me. I'm like, man, I can see lines and shapes everywhere, and I couldn't see that
That's right.
before, but now I can see. I'm like, okay, I can see that shape, I can see that line, and it's crazy.
Now you understand, Neo. It's all ones and zeros. You can see the code.
Yeah, right. Is that how you see things when you do your work? Like you can see it on the paper.
That's how I construct things.
Because
Yeah.
my thing has always been like trying to translate what I imagine onto paper.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that more lately, but even if that's the case, I still have to construct it ultimately.
Right.
Everything must be constructed.
You're a talented man, Mike. Talented man.
Well, you don't know that. I have a very specific definition of the word talent. People don't. And I say this because I have a friend who took forever to learn how to draw.
Right.
So he didn't have talent. He wasn't talented at it because talent is being able to learn something quickly.
Right.
Right? It's like you're a talented baseball player. That doesn't mean, that doesn't mean you try harder than everybody. It means you picked it up faster.
Right.
I could be the world's most, I always use this example. I could be the world's most talented musician or pianist, but I wouldn't know because piano. What you're seeing in any given artist's work is not how quickly they learn the skill. You're seeing the skill itself.
Okay.
So for me, saying you're talented, I mean, I may be talented, but that's not what you're seeing. That's not what you're judging when you see my work. But nobody seems to understand that. Just me. It's my own personal pet definition thing.
Right. Well, you know, because I'm listening to your definition and I'm saying to myself, I get like OCD, you know.
Yeah.
So when you're saying like talented to be able to learn quickly, I'm like, okay, now I gotta work twice as hard because I won't let it down. You know what I mean? Now it's not stuck with me. Now I gotta try it.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to be talented to be a great artist.
Right.
You just have to be hardworking and willing to stick with it until you're good enough. Yeah, my friend that I'm talking about, he's a professional artist, right? But he doesn't tell anybody how long it took him to become one.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to learn. You know, my inspiration when I was younger to draw was my aunt because she used to draw, and she drew me this woman on this. Back then, the mirrors used to have like a piece of cardboard that go behind it, and she took out the cardboard and she drew a woman and she gave it to me and I took it home. And every time I used to stare at the woman, I was like, I want to draw like that one day. I want to draw like that one day, and I just started practicing drawing. But then when I hit like 21, when I was doing my dumb stuff, I just stopped drawing altogether. I gave it all up.
Yeah, a lot of people give it up. Sad.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. I read your chat. Thank you.
Yep.
I am getting hungry.
You might go eat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish this tonight.
Yeah, it's got a lot more detail. I know when I hit a certain time at night, like let's say 4 in the morning or sometimes 12 o'clock at night, I get hungry for some reason.
Because you stayed up too late.
And so I was like, yo, you gotta feed me. I don't sleep till like late. I'm just busy writing or thinking.
Or YouTubing.
Yeah, or YouTubing, right? I see you draw. I'm like, man, it's just like so inspirational, you know?
Is it really?
Yeah, I can watch people draw for hours.
Yeah, well, that's why I started this stream up, because somebody was saying they missed it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
One guy says something to me on Twitter, and I obey.
It shows your dedication to the fan base.
Yeah.
How far along are you in Lone Star 2?
Still fulfilling, so I haven't had time to work on it. This is really, other than drawing and quartered, this is the only thing I've worked on since I started fulfilling.
Right. So good. The colors in that look ridiculous.
You have someone in mind?
Yeah, send it to my guy that's been doing my book. But if you have somebody else, I'll send it to you.
Guy. Just some random guy.
Yeah, my guy. Yes, I got this guy. I used to think he was a kid because he looked like a kid, but when I asked him his age, he's like, I'm 38. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. But he lives in Mexico, and yeah, he's doing the coloring for me.
What's his name?
His name is he goes by the name was it Kamui Ayami? But his name is Ben. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I try to pronounce it like Benavido or something like that. I actually ran him through Kyle. Kyle's like Kyle, man, trying to find somebody who color just like you, man. Help me out. Is this guy good? It's like, yeah. Take that guy. He's good. So, all right, I'll take him.
Yeah, I'm doing a cover for Kyle too.
Are you? Oh, for his books.
Yep.
Was Starblade?
Yeah.
Kyle's talented, man. He's talented. You know, that guy can draw and he can color. And he's telling his own story. He's a 3-in-1.
Yeah, I never heard of him. Ethan picked him up.
Yeah, I found his webpage. It was him and a couple other people. It's like a small company. he worked for. I think Ethan found a gold mine with Kyle.
Yeah, he started showing his art. I'm like, what? I don't know any colorists that can draw that well.
Yeah. You think an inker, like inking over somebody else's work, can learn how to draw that way?
Draw like the pencil they're inking?
Yeah.
Just draw in general.
Yeah, just draw in general, just for inking so long.
I mean, most inkers are just guys that aren't good enough to pencil, or they just, got locked into inking, like art. Art sort of got locked into inking. I got locked into inking for a while until I changed. I decided not to.
Right.
But in the industry, when you're an inker, that's pretty much how the editors will treat you.
Oh man, what do you call there's a name for that in Hollywood. Typecast, I think, is it?
Yep. Like, yeah, we know you can draw, but we need these things inked.
Yeah.
Thanks, jerk.
You want to see what I can do, man? Yeah, that's like when I wrote my father to my father, I can paint. I know how to paint. I can do straight lines without having to use a tape for the corners. No, I know, but I just need you to go ahead and help me do the sheetrock. Like, oh, I'm wasting time, man. Let me paint for you. He always see me as a helper because when I was a kid, he would take me to work with him. So whenever we do work, he sees me as a helper. He doesn't see me as somebody who can do the work that he's doing.
All
Bless you,
channels
Mike.
on them are having their comments disabled. Your channel features your family, so that's why your comments are getting turned off. I know. Yeah, that's the thing I read. It doesn't make any sense. Why?
I think it's because of this controversy that's happening.
Oh, the Momo thing?
No, there's like this pedophile scandal going on.
The pedophile what?
There's like this pedophile scandal going on YouTube, like YouTube allowing channels of like kids with like half-naked teenage girls and stuff.
What?
And there's like a bunch of old men in the comments and stuff.
Yeah, creeper. Did you hear that?
I think I could call some of it. I didn't get to all of it.
Yeah, he said something about some pedophile scandal going on with YouTube.
So they basically preventing comments now then. Or you saw that all those people that come in from, what was it, from Tumblr over to Twitter? Those pedophiles?
No, I haven't followed that.
Yeah, the Tumblr, I don't know what happened. I guess they eliminated the majority of them, so now they started coming over to Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, so now they got like these little handles, and on the handles, if you read it, it got like little hints to, that they're pedophiles and whatnot.
Seriously?
I forgot what it was. I read that a couple of months ago. I don't remember what it was all about.
This is why we can't have nice things.
So true. It's crazy, man.
People got everything these days.
I was talking to my wife, right? Because my kids want to do like YouTube videos. And to my wife, my kids are too young to be doing YouTube videos. There's so many sickles right now. They get excited when they see these kids on YouTube but showing their faces on that. Like, I don't want that. No. I don't want to give somebody that pleasure.
The comments are where I get I get comments for my next day's videos.
Right.
You need to watch cross-examinations, right?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes already.
Yeah. Well, I like to start each episode by answering the comments from the last episode, and so.
Yeah, I seen today you were talking about tribulation.
Yeah, today.
And then you were talking about the graphic images.
Wasn't that yesterday? Was that today?
Yeah. You were talking about how the Christians are getting martyred and butchered.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, Mike, what's going on?
No, it's so depressing.
Yeah, it is. It is. You ever heard of E-Bombs World?
Yeah.
when I was living in New York a couple of years back, my cousin, hey, you ever been to Bob? I was like, nah, I never heard of it. And he took me to a website, and he started showing me these videos, these crazy, sickening videos of people getting their heads cut off with like knives, stuff like that. I was like, oh, what the heck are you watching? You know? And then 3 months ago, my friend who lives in Thailand sent me a video. And in the video, they show somebody who was already passed away, like the leader of a town. And they take the leader, right? The people of the town take the leader into a spot in the town, and they fillet him, and then they boil him, and everybody eats them. Yeah. So it's crazy, man.
Why?
It's a way of, I guess, honoring the tribal leader, or whatever it is.
And where was this?
I'm pretty sure it's Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah. It's graphic. It's really graphic.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah, me Googling to make sure it was Thailand. Yeah, she sent it to me into Facebook, and I was like, ugh.
Why did she send it to you?
I don't know. I was like, why would she think I'm interested in seeing that? Yeah, it's Thailand, all right. Carving up and consuming human body.
Ugh. No, thank you.
You can get diseases from that, right?
Yeah, you can get sick from that.
Yeah. Hillary gets sick by doing. They say that the reason Hillary was sick is because of that.
I don't know if that's the case. That's you mean the spirit cooking stuff?
Yeah. Well, they say that Jennifer Lopez takes, in Hispanic Hispanic culture, which is true. People take pig's blood, I think, and they take a bath in it for
like Carrie.
for blessings. And they're saying Jennifer Lopez did that.
That's lovely.
Well, we live in a dark world, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just sad.
Yeah, right, Dale? Dale says, I think they should concentrate on kids that have channels that have no oversight. You can't eliminate all family content from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess until they have it all figured out, I'll just turn my comments on one video at a time.
Jimmy Cricket says, they also put cheese in coffee. That's sick. No, it's not, Jiminy. It's not.
It is, Jiminy. You're right.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and pass on trying that. I get enough cheese in my diet without putting it in my coffee.
You ever eat goat cheese? It's pretty good.
Yeah, goat cheese is good. Not in my coffee.
No, not in the coffee. No, I want to try that with coffee. You gotta drink coffee with cheddar. A little piece of cheddar.
That sounds so gross.
Yeah, you're grossing me out, dude.
Where's Ellie when I need him?
Finish his figure before I.
Looks good, man. Looks really good.
Okay. Detective.
When I had him in mind, when I sent it to my artist when he first designed him, I was like, man, he has to look like he's like a cross of Ryan Gosling and whoever. And then literally Ryan Gosling, like 2 months later, comes out with a movie of Man on the Moon, and he wrote so much controversy. It's like, man, I can't tell people that. I gotta keep it quiet.
What was the Man on the Moon?
The first man get on the moon, Neil Armstrong.
Yeah. And the controversy was that there was no American flag.
It was okay. It's there. They just don't show him planted on the moon.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's in
okay.
the background, like really small.
Never anyways.
Right.
Yeah, it was all bull crap.
I saw it. I needed to see it because I'm a type of person like even though I hear word of mouth, I need to see it for myself. And I saw it, and yeah, they were right. There was they didn't plant it. You just see in the background. That's about it.
Mm. But how was the rest of the movie?
I liked them. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty decent.
Yeah.
It was pretty decent. I mean, you if you watch the movie, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I did like the movie because if you watch the movie, you see that this is literally based on Americans reaching the moon. It was. I think it was patriotic enough to say that yeah, Americans were the first ones. Beat the Russians to it.
Oh
You
yeah, science fiction.
But I don't know. I mean, if like I said, show the flag is just super tiny in the background. Oh man, my computer's about to die.
If you haven't seen it yet, go check out the documentary "A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon."
Yeah, no, I'll look into it for sure. Oh man.
You've been doing this on your phone the whole time? Well, you have an iPhone?
No, I don't got a phone. I don't have any cell phone, anything like that. I do everything on my computer.
Oh.
Oh, I wish I had a phone. I don't got a mic, I don't got a phone, I got nothing like that. That's not I was saying earlier, I gotta get some.
You actually sound pretty good for not having a mic.
Yeah, no, I got this old iPhone headset,
Oh, okay.
and I just plug it in, that's it. Good to go.
Good to go. Solo.
I try to use these new headsets that I bought. It would cost me like $20. They were like these afterglows, and it came with a mic, but the mic made me sound like I was talking through a tin can. So I had to get rid of it. Oh man, these headsets are messing up.
I think he's done.
Yeah, he looks good, man.
Not gonna bother with the background tonight.
Really impressive.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
So, all your kids can draw too, or just daughter, or?
Not all of them. My son doesn't like to draw. Well, this one.
Mm.
Although he's doing art right now on the computer.
Yes, he's preparing for the auction.
No, he's doing. Is that for a game?
Hmm.
No, he's doing the board game and stuff. He did all the art on the board games.
Nice.
So I think he's going to be more graphic intensive.
Right. When he's gonna launch the campaign, he decided yet, or?
When I can.
When he can.
Right.
He doesn't have an ID, which means he can't get a. Oh, that's not true. You can get a bank account. I can get you a bank account under.
In order to do Kickstarter, you have to have an ID.
Oh, you need ID for Kickstarter?
Indiegogo is easier to use.
That's weird.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. Beats me, man. First I've heard of it. But yeah, he doesn't have an ID yet. So I don't know. We'll figure that out.
I think is to identify you with your, I guess, with the campaign and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Dale, I don't yeah, the funny thing happened on the way. I don't think we went. At least not the first time. I think it's possible we may have gone on one of the subsequent missions, but I think the first mission was propaganda to beat Russia. So we may have gone on a return trip. I'm not entirely discounting that, but I definitely think that first trip was a hoax.
Right. I gotta watch that.
Maybe the moon's not even real and there's just a big dome.
It's just green cheese. No, it's funny. I was thinking the other night about the whole flat Earth thing, and I was like, you know how you could disprove it is the North Star. And then I was thinking, wait a second, I've never actually seen, because you wouldn't on a globe, you would never see the North Star from south of the equator.
Right.
Right. And so I was thinking, what if you could see the North Star from south of the equator? That would mean the Earth is flat. And so I started looking it up, and so, and I saw this argument on a flat Earth website, and there was like a mariner. He's like, I know the North Star disappears. I'm a freaking mariner. I can watch it go under the horizon when I'm going south of the equator. So
That's funny.
I just thought it was funny.
I like reading people's comments.
Yeah, some of the flat Earth arguments are interesting.
Right.
But that one is like one they just you can't get around that. Around that, get it around it. Okay, here we go. James Hayes says the roundness of the Earth was originally proven through the measurement of the shadows at the same time at differing geographical points. Right. But on the flat Earth model, if the Earth is only 3,000 miles high, you also get those same differences of shadows. Yeah, I delved into this because a good friend of mine was pretty deep into it for a while. So he's like, dude, you have to watch this. Dude, you have to watch this. And so I watched a bunch of flat Earth videos. Neil Adams says, no, Neil Adams says the Earth is expanding. Oh, you know what? One of the most interesting arguments, and it's not necessarily a flat Earth argument, but it is an argument that NASA lies. Remember back in the 90s, they had what they called the first film of Earth from space.
Right.
It's CG.
Really?
It's a texture map on a sphere. And if you watch, I don't even know if they have it up anymore. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I think they took it down off of YouTube because people were probably catching on how fake it was. Because you know how like when you back in the 90s when Toy Story came out, you were like, wow, this looks so real. But then like you get accustomed to new CG that you can look back at and say, wow, that looks like crap.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You look back at the CG globe from which was supposed to be the real Earth in orbit, right? The map, the texture map on it doesn't move. The Earth spins supposedly, 24 hours or whatever. The clouds never move on the globe. It's just a simple texture map on a sphere. And they use that and they was filmed from space. And I'm like, well, NASA lies.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. And then I was also thinking, wait a second. So you had a camera somewhere on a satellite or a spacecraft like far enough away from the Earth that you could film it and be stationary in this spot in space and film it for 24 hours while it spins.
Right.
I'm like, that's got to take some mathing. Like, if that... Oh, look, Michael Kreitzer sent me a Facebook friend request.
No, but I hear you.
They stitched it together, and we've had satellites since the 50s, and that's the first picture. They did take it off the NASA website. Yeah, now why would they take it off the NASA website? It was historical footage. Uh-huh. I will friend you, Professor Geek. All right, man. I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta get these kids to bed. It's 12:30.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging out, Crid. You wanna give out your info?
Sure. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Detected Dead, at Scoring Comics, and you can find Detected Dead on Indiegogo. And this piece is covered by Mike.
You see, share screen. And guys, don't forget the Meg, Six Gun Samurai and Deal with the Devil still available on Indiegogo.
Sharks, swords,
Serial killers.
What do they have in common? Like Miller. I said what? Wait.
All right, it's a fun little commercial. Go watch the whole thing on themegcomic.com, and then scroll on down here, check it out. I got a new tier. I did the Meg 2-pack today because it dawned on me that I now have the rights to the retail version as well. So you can get both covers signed by me for one low price. And
you want to get it because Six Gun Samurai is going to be good.
Yeah. Six Gun Samurai, The Meg, Deal with the Devil. I love Deal with the Devil. I love both. It's all good stuff, guys. It's all good stuff. One shipping cost, so you can mitigate that and get over 400 pages worth of rip-roaring fun at themegcomic.com. Please do. And tomorrow, and we will see you then. Thanks for hanging out.
Good, everybody.
Aloha.